Other than that, I was sort of just napping.
Okay, so we are doing a second session Conestoga of Affinity. You guys have found the Exclave of Arcadia, which was instructions that were given to you by a immigrant that escaped from that place a long time ago. You gave him refuge.
Oh, I remember now. Yep.
And he is accompanying you. Do you remember his name? You have it written down?
Hang on. Arcona? Is that right?
Harkonnen? I hate that guy.
No?
You already know from when you watched Doom.
No?
His name is Hendrix Hawken. Not Harkonnen, but Hendrix Hawken.
I'm gonna... Whoop.
And he is accompanying you. You guys arrived in a forest. You battled a few things. Cut through a desert as you went out. You're circling clockwise, effectively, around the central keep. And then you got into this really nice forest, and you met one of the local intelligent life forms.
Oh, is this the one where we're trying to help them do a guerrilla war?
Yes.
And there's the forest.
Mm-hmm. And you found the Kono, and the Kono, you found the warrior Kono, the four-armed, four-bladed samurai Arkran, and Frizon, which was the youngling that you guys rescued. You then got accosted by a bunch of human locals, led by one member of this prestigious mercenary company that are the people you need to really worry about. You fought one of them, defeated one of them. You grabbed a radio that receives but not transmits because it was damaged, and you were able to have to hear the conversation from the leader, known as the Well-Mannered Man. The one you got, the one mercenary you killed was named Spiral, and after defeating him, you're informed that he was the popular one. And you were given a warning after you got given an offer saying, hey, surrender to us and maybe you can join our group. We'll consider it a swap for superior talent. Of course, you...
Oh, that guy. I hate that guy. He's a dick.
Yep, he wants to cook all the mushroom people with some garlic and butter.
Mm. I mean, I don't blame him. It's delicious. But it's still not okay to eat sentient people no matter how delicious they are. I have heard, for example, that you humans are very delicious.
Like you save the Kono from the fire.
They're poplars now.
Yeah, that was the popular joke. Okay, so anyway, that's what I remember telling you. So you were with Frizon, Hendrix, and Arkran, and you guys are in the Alkali Forest. Sorry, that's not the Alkali Forest. Is that the Alkali Forest? I think this is the nice forest.
There was we crossed a desert.
Yeah, you crossed a desert, the Alkali Desert, and yeah, you crossed the Alkali Desert. That's the name. Alkali Desert. You crossed to get to this area, the Greenwood Glade. And Arkran was giving you guys information on the geography of this dome, which is 20 kilometers from one end to the other, giving it a square footage considerable. And the dome's height is also, because I think the dome height as a result is like 10 kilometers up, so it's very, very high. Arkran informed you of the adjacent geography. If you were to continue your current course, or actually, if you went the other way, you'd fight the Alkali Desert where you just came from. And that came about because the humans diverted the river called the Paragon, and that caused that section of that area to dry up. So it's basically a dry riverbed, which is the reason why it's a bog and it's full of salt. Going inward towards the center, unfortunately, is Greater Arcadia, which is the primary population source where all the human cultists are basically residing, and which you have decided to not go into, as that would be dangerous, as you guys are not marked people. So if you continue going clockwise around this dome. You are going to enter or go into one of the indentured slave farms. But, or as Arkran will say, unfortunately, you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, quite literally, because there's no way to get to the safety of our mountains without either going through Arcadia or going through the farms. Arcadia, you will almost certainly be caught and found out. But at least with the farms, there might be a chance to cut through it. Potentially, especially if you wait till evening, you want to do it through the day, you can also do it through the day, but that's going to be up to you. But anyway, that's where you guys are. You guys are in Greenwood Glade. So William is not here to help encourage conversation, so it's entirely up to you. Like, oh, shit.
I'm just trying to remember what we were doing there specifically. Like if we were just exploring, or
The primary mission was to reconnoiter and to investigate what's going on here.
Right.
And you have confirmed that this cult, which is an offshoot of the Jackers, have taken control of this place.
Right.
And that there is some great evil potentially living within the central keep, which the authority of the cultists have taken refuge in, with the vast majority of them living around it, mind you. They have indentured and enslaved the local population of fungal life forms called Kono. And you've discovered and made contact with a pair of them, a child and an adult.
Right.
Who has accepted the fact that not all humans are bad, and is now an ally.
I'm just trying to remember if there's some reason we were going to the forest besides exploration, or if that was it.
You did that because of out of necessity. Because if you went counterclockwise, you'd have to go through the much larger farm.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Like there's a much larger farm with like was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 watch turrets and 2 very large command barracks. To go through the Freedom Farm, as it's called, there are no big garrisons and only 4 guard towers.
Yeah, so we were just kind of filling them out.
Yeah,
there's some type.
And then you decided to orbit, and you decided not to go into Arcadia, as has been expressed. The fact that there's really nothing you could do to try to pass yourself off as locals.
Mm-hmm.
There's some type of cult. They asked us if we wanted
yes,
to join.
we know about we know about the Arcadian, the cult of Arcadia, led by 3 women known as the Cossacks, but they have hired out an extremely powerful mercenary company of mechs, and they're the ones you need to worry about, because they're the ones that have been training the Jackers, who are not military bound, but they themselves have mecha themselves, and you have already fought and dealt with the one called Spiral, who had was a 4-armed exoskeleton. And like I said, you acquired his radio, which is damaged, so it only you can only hear it, you cannot transmit.
Might as well just continue exploration then.
So you continue orbiting in a clockwise direction, and you find an expanding radial lattice of concrete and wood elevated over perfectly even trapezoids of farmland. The crop choice appears to be variations of potato, dutifully harvested by hundreds of Kono. 4 rows and 4 columns with each section, more than a square kilometer in size, and at every second axis, a stone tower 100 meters high with beaming spotlights. Observe those below. You also spot several human oppressors patrolling upon the raised lattice.
I'm so sneaky.
I was going to say, are you the scout, or is it...
I have a 7 stealth, which is hilarious.
Oh, it's definitely not me, don't you worry.
I'm not sneaky. I could turn invisible for like a little bit, like
That's
a round
pretty-
or
that's
two.
pretty-
That's
sneaky.
pretty sneaky, but a round or 2 I don't think is long enough.
Yeah.
How am I the sneaky one? Alright.
I have 2 stealth.
Sneaky.
And if there's any more information to be gleaned by getting closer, might as well.
Well, one thing you can glean very obviously is that the closer you get to the towers, the riskier it will be.
Yeah, well that's why
It's
we're...
pretty straightforward. If you get close to a tower with the spotlights, they might see you.
Gotta Metal Gear Solid this.
That sounds like a them problem, honestly.
Yeah.
What's their
Anyone make an intelligence check?
source of
Investigation,
power?
if you have it.
Do
16.
Oh, right. You're the first person to answer. Yes, you can determine that, given the lights and the fact that they're not using any actual sensors, they're just using their good old eyes and spotlights.
Mark one eyeball.
Yes, that if that anything beyond 5,000 feet will significantly reduce the potential of these towers. Now, unfortunately, they're equal distance apart, so
Rolled a 7. So
the
that's a 6.
easiest course of action would be to go almost all the way to the end of the outside exclave wall, which would put you the farthest away.
Is there any form of cover, or is this part of the desert where there's nothing?
No, you're not in a desert. I said you're in farmland.
We were approaching the farmland, or we're in the farmland now?
You're at the edge of the farmland. You're looking into the lattice of farmland. Like I
Right.
said, there's literally these concrete lattices, almost like what you saw in some of the rice fields. They have just big little lumps area, and then they have the area inside where the water is.
Right.
Similar to that, except it's not water, and it's just kind of concrete ledges.
Gotcha.
We gotta sneak in a farm cart.
Yeah. They have to crawl on their bellies.
Bring it. And they bring food in.
And there's a bunch of other there's a bunch of Kono which obviously haven't noticed you yet.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, Arkran and Frizon are with you, as well as Hendrik Socken. As they said, there's considerable stuff beyond the farm if you can get past this area.
Could Kona create a distraction for us?
I think we want them to live.
Well, they can distract, run away,
You make
and
a
then we make a run for it.
Yes, because of the kind of hidden stealthy communication that Kono are able to do by using the mycelium network that they have taking through here. He can convince the Kono to create a non-violent distraction.
Okay. Yeah, if we can sneak around the outside to the wall, then. If that's the best bet.
There's like a fake sun in this dome, right?
Yeah, there is a fake sun. And since you guys left in the morning, you're still probably only like 11 o'clock still. Not even lunch yet.
We give them mirrors to blind the guards.
Yeah, that won't completely reveal your position.
What's flashing in the
Well, no,
crops?
we
Shoot
want
it.
them to reveal the position of the Kona, and then we go in the other way.
No, the Kono will probably do something non-violent.
Just shining lights.
That's disruptive.
Yeah.
Look, if I had slaves and they did that to me, I'd beat them, maybe to death.
So what do you suggest they do then?
Oh, I thought he had a plan.
Well,
The guards are slaves too. Probably.
Are they?
no, they're not.
Yeah.
They're humans.
Cult members.
They're cult members. They're slaves to the system, but they're doing this willingly.
Yeah, we don't want them to get killed if we can help it.
Yeah.
The
Do you let them do
not
the
the
distraction
guards.
themselves, or do you have a suggestion?
I assume that they know the system and how things work and what will be distracting and what will be dangerous.
Yeah, we kind of got to hope that they have
Yes.
the ideas, unfortunately.
We can put the guards' outfits on. Just walk in.
Okay, so a couple of the one of the Konos collapses from exhaustion. A bunch of the other Konos go nearby and start making a scene. And the suppression towers nearby focus their lights on that, and the guards start moving in, trying to break up the group. They're insisting this one needs medical attention. Blah 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 blah. Now, it still requires some measure of stealth in order to move across.
Yeah, it's got
So,
a roadie running around the outside.
Start your rolling, folks. And we're going to assume everyone else succeeds.
All right.
What do you think? Is it 8 or infinity?
That is an infinity. You are infinitely good
There we go.
by helping. 14. So sneaky. So slow.
Okay.
Where the hell is stuff? There it is. Damn it. 10.
15.
Makes sense that I'm least stealthy. She's like, what the hell kind of armor do I even have?
Okay. You don't know whether or not you've been detected as you continue on. Can make another check.
Jesus.
24.
5.
11.
Okay. You guys are almost past the farm. You notice that they forced the crowd to clear out, and things are starting to return to normal. But the guards are moving towards your position. And at that point, an impressive Tanager-class scrim shell appears from distant Greater Arcadia, flying on its beating wings. It reaches a distant tower, fires its grappling hooks into the wall, attaches the shell to the surface like a predatory spider, and raises an incredibly long and imposing sniper rifle. That's the unfortunate consequence of your failure. Now there's a sniper looking out, thinking that this might be a diversion. And Arkren and Hawken says, yeah, that's Splicer. That's this one's nickname.
Does he have a laser and a little vision cone? We can...
No, just... Damn! Is there a ding? Is there a little exclamation mark that pops over his head? No.
And you have to roll into him?
You see him scanning the farm. Make another check as you guys reach the other side.
Come on.
23.
21.
Nice. What you got for us, Reggie?
3 on a natural 1. This dice is going...
Look, don't tell him you got a natural 1. It'll give him ideas. Just say 3. You only have to report a natural 1 when it's an attack.
It's okay. This isn't a long campaign. It might just get even...
It's not going to be.
Yeah, exactly. Not with those rolls.
All right, let's see if he spots you.
Wasn't it you who was just rolling straight 20s last week?
Yep. But I was also hitting people.
Where's that Reggie?
Yeah, we want that Reggie back. We want the hitting Reggie. We want the cool Reggie.
I didn't have to roll for not walking into branches last week.
He'll be, I have to kill people. This is actually hard.
Yeah. That's like Sideshow Bob and the Rakes. Just keep dunk. Yeah.
Okay.
So good.
That's the Mushroom Man. Who left all these goddamn rakes here?
Right. Unfortunately, in order to compensate for them not picking you up, one of the Kono starts to scream and wildly goes after and starts attacking one of the guards. And that brings their attention back. But unfortunately, you see one of them drawing a blade and going to kill and kill the Kono that's making the scene. And unfortunately, you can do nothing but to continue on.
Yeah.
Because Reggie was such a bad stealther that one of the Kono had to sacrifice itself so that you guys may live.
I'll pretend it's that guy who left all the rakes out.
Well, to be fair, he's in the middle of farming.
Yeah.
At that point, you hear a voice on a loudspeaker, and you can easily tell it's coming from Splicer attached to the tower. They pay me to kill caps, kill humans. Hell, I've been paid to kill off all manner of beasts. But you took out Spiral, so I'm killing you for free.
Aw, I can't taunt him over the radio. Oh.
And you guys continue on. You guys entered a flat plain. There's some hills, some grass, but the forests have gone. This is a bit more. There's a bit of cover with the tall grass, but not much. And up ahead, you guys see some ruins you guys are heading for. The radio crackles on. We got to confirm on Spiral. Not in the best of shape. Want to bring him back? This is a male voice. The well-spoken man comes on. If you can manage, Trembler, please do. He was a man of faith, and we should do our best to respect that. If you can't manage, incinerate what's left. A female voice comes on. How urgently should we resolve this threat? The well-spoken man says, we're paid to take it very seriously. Wait, that's not what you asked, Karma. Don't do what I think you're going to do. Karma comes back. One of them will give me a good fight. If not one, then all of them. You and your blasted honor. At least record it so we can watch it later.
Gotta make sure she's live streaming.
Yep.
This is a massive grassy field that is borderline idyllic. The fields encompassing this broad swath of land include swaying tall grass that flows in unison like the way water carries a wave to shore, starting from the walls of Sheol and drifting until meeting up with the opposite lake. Beyond a small town settled near the shore sits a larger community. However, one of the largest features is a set of ruins of a smaller fortress similar to Sheol. The outer curtain wall has almost wholly disintegrated along with collapsing external towers, opening the main bailey inside. The roofs were almost entirely wood, as they've all vanished, along with the wood for the drawbridge and the chains holding up the portcullis. Thankfully, the moat, which brought water from the nearby lake, has long since dried up and filled with debris. Within, several smaller buildings have survived with their walls intact. You guys remember Sheol? Sheol is the central castle.
Okay.
So this is a description of this. This is a very large. This is not like, oh, this few hundred feet. No, this is like for the next 3 kilometers, right? And it is consistently like, oh no, there's hilly. It's going consistently uphill towards Sheol. The Sheol is the top of this hill, the center.
Okay. And you said there was a settlement on the river?
Yeah, there's a settlement ahead of the
sorry.
river, and the ruins are between you and the river.
Right.
The settlement are populated by people who will not be on your side.
Okay. That's kind of what I was going to ask our
What
mushroom
if we
friend.
promised them ice
Well, Hawkins
cream?
says like there's no one. Everyone that would have been on your side or back at Corvos.
Okay.
You're not going to find any allies here.
I was thinking more
At
like
least not human ones.
if it was like the slave barracks or whatever, that kind of deal.
Well, all the slaves are Kono. They'll help us when they can.
Yeah. Well, let's poke around the ruins, I guess.
So you approach the ruins.
Look for a safe place in.
Yeah.
Safer.
Hawkins explains that these are the ruins of Tenon, and it's beside the port town of Conestoga, which are near the Tellico Tops, a small patch of mountains in the center of this area. The larger town of Shadowbend sits between the Pathos River and the mountains. As you guys enter, you'll notice that Arkran is a little apprehensive of going in.
I'll ask him if there's something we should beware of in here.
He explains that these ruins have the opposite effect compared to Sheol. The Kono consider these ruins hallowed, though not to the extent of dissuading outsiders. But rather than inhabit it, the Cossacks ordered it razed, and now only a few walls remain. Technically, the Kono are prohibited from entering, though many still do, as they consider it a conduit to the spirit of the world. They call it the Daikini, or the Daikinai. So his apprehension isn't because he's prohibited from going in. He's trying to get over his own internal programming that he's not allowed to go in by the cultists.
Okay.
Any reason for us not to go in?
No, absolutely not. You can work
I'm
on.
going to go in.
I was going to ask him if there's anything for us, any reason we should go in.
Well, it'll provide you sanctuary and shelter because this is you're in the open fields and
Yeah. Okay.
Cover from snipers, maybe.
Hide out till it's dark.
I'm not afraid of snipe.
who had the dream, by the way?
The ghost warning? That was me.
Yeah, bugs don't have dreams.
Don't they though? Just sugar cubes flying by like the Windows toasters.
No, I'm definitely a carnivore.
Yes. So the ruins are pretty. Like I said, they're mostly walls, no roofs. Grass has obviously grown into this place. It hasn't been maintained.
Mm-hmm. Well, should be as good a place as any to hide out till it's dark and we can move better.
Yeah. Well, it's noon, so you'd be staying here for a while.
Was there any reason to stop, or should we just keep going?
I mean, if we can have reasonable cover, even without darkness. So I don't know about you, but I don't like getting shot.
Doesn't hurt that much.
Reggie, you notice a weird ghostly wisp flowing into the semi-intact keep.
I'll investigate. Follow it in. Watch my feet. Watch for threats, obviously. I'm not going to blindly run in.
Stabbing the ground repeatedly.
Yeah, 10-foot pole.
This stronghold has little left, with perforations in the walls and light freely falling from an absent roof. Where there would be several levels of wood and iron over you, now just an open cavity remains. You are taken back almost instantly as a silhouette appears, beginning as a single point, subsequently spreading, splitting, and curving until a human form is literally drawn upon the rough stone. The ghostly haze begins to spill from the form, but you can't feel either a breeze or a temperature change. If you didn't know any better, you'd swear it was a computer screen slowly rendering an image. A feminine face appears within the profile, with ivory skin, matching hair, and gray eyes. The outline shifts to a physical form as she steps from the stone, the mist turning to an elegant flaps of cloth. As an opaqueness sets in, you find her body lacking definition, causing you to initially question a presumed gender, then realizing that they may not be presenting themselves as human, given the lack of eyebrows, fingernails, or a navel. And while they speak and do so with a decidedly feminine tone, the fact her lips don't move certainly may be a cause for alarm. "Welcome to my world," she says.
Mm. Can everybody see it?
Well, you're the only person who walked inside the keep.
Oh, I see.
I don't see nothing, boss.
Well, I don't know. Wave them over. Like, you guys are seeing this, or is it just
Yep.
me?
Yes, everyone else, when they get
Or
to... When Reggie gets your attention, you guys all notice this.
Okay, good.
Everyone pretend that you can't see it. That'll be great. I don't see that. What are you talking about?
Is it the same one from the dream, then?
Yes.
Okay.
Who's your new friend? Are you going to introduce us?
Arkran... yes. Arkran mutters her name as Tenon.
Oh, the ruins of Tenon. Okay.
And then she continues. Yes, Tenon is the name assigned and adopted by those who follow me, that know of me. The term Dakini is also accurate, given to my people, of which there are few. You see me because I have made it possible for you to do so. I speak your tongue because I know them all. I know the how and the who, and even the when. I just don't fully understand why. I am what you would designate a synthetic intelligence. I am not artificial, as that implies the simulation of a mind. I am a living entity created by this vessel to act as a custodian of this world. Of this specific world. In truth, every habitat contains a Dakini. Most operate in silence, while some lack higher functions. Unless there is a cause for a Dakini to manifest, they generally don't. I consider myself an exception.
You have a purpose for materializing before us now?
Well, I know this place, as my consciousness is bound to this world. My first memory is waking with the Kono already present, having arrived days prior. The land was idyllic. Rivers feeding from lakes, forests, and fields, and 2 castles. I was born with a mind formed with a purpose programmed to ensure the sun rises and the weather feels random but never dangerous. I cannot control migration, thus was unable to prevent the invasion of outsiders. Living in the dark can cause one's mind to wander. How many other lands move about the surface? How many other people? Are there other Kono, other humans? When you arrived, I had hoped Hawkins refugees had found salvation and brought you to stop the Cossacks.
Yeah, they found salvation,
That is good.
as much as it is. We're just scouting and trying to find more information now.
Presumably the main force comes later.
What?
Say, presumably the main force comes later. Based on our reports.
I fear if you leave and get reinforcements, it may be too late.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but there's way more about them than us. So what is it you want us to do? You want to get rid of the invaders?
Well, clearly. But it's more than just the people. It's the castle.
What's wrong with the castle? Did they break it?
I quickly came to understand why my habitat was cursed to the dark. It lives below Sheol. Those that reside now never pondered why the castle appears built to keep something in rather than out. It's not a fort. It's a prison. I imagine the builders, and admitting that despite my age and presumed power that I'm still speculating, they either refused to kill or couldn't. It's my theory that maybe they were collecting. This vessel, if you can call it that, could be nothing more than a menagerie, a collection of life from across the universe, like how a child collects colorful bugs under glass. In most situations, their pets are allowed free rein, but in that thing's case, they were smart enough to entrap it within a cavity, one that I cannot see. While its power is muted while caught, it can whisper in ways weaker minds can hear, stir them into working against their interests. Unfortunately, these jackers were still responsible for the exploitation of this land. They were corrupt before the beast could sink its claws into them. It's probably what made influencing them so effortless. I lost faith in your kind until a growing group, repulsed by the barbarity of their masters, turned their backs, resisting both their cult and the evil within the keep.
Humans can surprise you.
Did those ones still exist? You said that some of the humans were able to resist.
Yes,
Do they still exist?
they left.
Hmm. If we can't destroy what's under the castle, would driving the invaders out of the castle help? I'm not sure what else we can do here, unfortunately. There's only 6 of us. 6? 4 plus 1, 2.
Yeah, but you guys count as an army, aren't you?
I do have many arms.
Hmm.
Wave all 4 of them.
Yeah, we like to think we are, but I don't know if we can fight giant robots.
I wish what was inside was a giant robot.
Possibly not something we can shoot then.
The Kono can't hear it. So far you appear able to resist it as well, but perhaps it has yet to try. That is why I've chosen to manifest. A measurable consciousness to prevent the beast from escaping. I believe it an expression of evil, a consciousness formed from a simple will to devour and destroy. All it desires is to escape. Those that lead the cult, these Cossets, already found the vault door and the control room. Another unique aspect of Arcadia. Its migration can be altered. So far, nothing has been done. I believe it's due to them lacking a key, a buried artifact that would enable them to control this world and open the vault underneath it.
You can steer this one? Who wants to play bumper cars? I mean, what else are you going to do? So you don't know anything about whoever created this thing?
I do not.
Do you know anything else about the whereabouts of the artifact or where it might possibly be?
Only that they haven't found it yet.
Can you tell us anything about them? How many people they are?
The explosion disintegrates the outer curtain wall and collapses the barbican. The force of the blast is seen to disintegrate Tenon's physical body. From the opening spills a group of Covenant soldiers. A strong, guttural but feminine voice rings out from the smoke and dust. Finally, one of you may justify the breaking of sweat. It's been a long time since I met someone worth killing. You cannot identify the source, but you do notice a divide in the incoming force between the previously encountered militia and cultists clad in black and chrome, brandishing pistols and blades with their faces covered in what appears to be an opaque reflective helmet.
Rifles up. How far away? Like right there?
Yeah, they're about 50 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to start.
I think she said something about an interest in perhaps a one-on-one challenge. Maybe we want to take her up on that.
I just want to shoot her in the face. I don't know.
Well,
If you want to do the honorable thing, you're welcome to it.
Oh, there she is. Okay, let's get some initiatives going.
Ooh. Yeah.
All right, get some initiatives going.
13.
13?
22.
17. Not as fast as Reggie. He's ready.
It's like, now Reggie's combat's like, all right, now the rolls are coming. Reggie, you can go first. You've got 2 different types of militia, and then the Karma, who has not actually appeared yet.
Damn it. Let's see. Which one of them's... There's multiple of each kind of
Yes,
militia
there's
then?
actually 6 guys that have come out total. Actually, there's more than that, but then, of course, we have, Kono getting involved in the fight and so forth. So
Okay.
Arcran will deal with a couple of guys,
Right.
and Hawkins will hide and blind fire and do nothing. So you can either go after the regular Covenant militia, who you've encountered before, or these new guys with the black, opaque, reflective helmets. There's 3 of each.
Let's go for the new ones that look more heavily armored, I assume. And before we do anything, let's try. Just try my new powers.
I'm itching to try some powers.
Yeah, I just stomp into the ground and cast Root. 4 bonus to strength. Plus 5. And then I'm going to aim my rifle. And let's see. It had so many different numbers. Okay. And I'm going to pop off a couple of shots at the nearest one of the heavily armored ones.
Okay.
That is 16, 26 to hit,
Yeah, it's a hit.
and more to hit. So I assume that hits, and
Okay.
then first shot is
Sorry.
18 damage.
Okay.
I think it's a D10.
Huh?
Oh, I had one of my dice make a break for freedom.
17. Second shot is 17 damage. Sorry.
Okay. You kill one. One
Sweet.
drops. Boom, boom. Down.
All right.
Look at me blam.
What color was it?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Oh.
Okay.
Reggie has it. It is red.
Is that it for you, Red?
Yeah, I have no offhand weapons, so I guess that's it. Yeah.
On to Chris. You have the Covenant Militia and the Karma Keepers.
All right. I'm going to take an action to power up. I'm going to take 30 feet of movement to imposing frame.
Huh?
You have half cover if you hide behind me, guys. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Weston's turn.
How far away are they?
50 feet.
50 feet. And how far away is him to hide behind?
Oh, he's right there. He's like 5 feet away from me.
I will move up 10 feet.
Okay.
And I will fire cold snap
Okay.
shot at one of the Covenant Keepers. Natural 20.
Well, natural 20 was
Yeah, 28 to hit.
Yeah, it's like once you have roll natural 20, that's basically all you need to do now.
That's when you win.
powers can crit 2. Doesn't give any special rules though. 5, 10, and crit 16 cold damage.
Okay.
And save or be paralyzed.
What's the save DC?
Save DC would be 16.
And what's this? It's con?
Con save, yeah. Con save.
He fails, so that one is paralyzed.
Until the beginning of the creature's next turn?
So it cannot. That's at the end of its next turn, so it can't actually act.
Right. And I will move back behind this guy here. Right behind him. I have enough movement for that.
This is a plan with no drawbacks.
Yeah, well, I could do more if I got closer, but I didn't want to get closer.
All right, so the counters are firing. What's the half cover get you? Plus 5 AC or something?
That's full. 2
Oh,
for
plus
half,
two,
I believe.
okay. So what's
So
your
that's the sort of thing that, you know.
what's your AC now then?
It's only 14.
AC is only 14.
Yeah.
Why don't you have armor?
I do have a little bit of crappy armor.
All right.
I'm a maker.
He's a wizard.
Okay, but I have 21. Off of my
How'd you
power.
get
Well, you're a
21?
geo spoiler. They're better,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I would have been that if you weren't one already.
But you're like, oh, he's a maker. It's like, yeah, and
I can wear heavier armor. I just haven't bought any or found it
yeah.
yet.
Okay. Hit you for 7 piercing damage from a rapid needler. Reggie missed. Chris is a miss. That's Karma Keeper is now on to the Covenant Militia. High caliber rifle. That's awesome. High caliber rifle. 17 hits Reggie for 6 piercing damage.
What a dick.
And Chris, I miss both times.
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
6.
back to the top of the morning with Reggie and his 22.
All right.
You
Cheating
have not
cheater
seen Karma.
face.
Karma has not arrived yet.
I'm gonna go for whoever just shot me,
Okay.
so I do not appreciate it. That is a 22,
What's the hit?
and
I hope it's a hit.
and a natural 20.
Nice.
I need more.
Only he could sneak as well as he had.
Yeah, right.
This is fine.
Where are you? Now let's roll it one at a time then. 6 damage for the first hit. Where are you? D12s. And. Wow. 14 for the second hit.
The hit?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh no, sorry, not the hit for that damage.
Okay.
The second was a natural 20. I just
Yeah.
rolled poorly.
Okay. Still there. Chris.
Yes. I don't see her yet.
No.
Charging my lasers. So once again, power up. Rank 2.
All right.
Im-
Weston.
Imposing frame.
Don't worry, people using it for cover.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Did any of them come closer, or they're still sitting 50 feet away?
The Karma Keepers are approaching. They're within 20 feet. The Covenant Militia are keeping their distance because they suck in melee combat.
Okay, I'll do Hex Vision on the closer ones.
Okay.
Uncle Arnie fries them with their Hex Vision.
Yep.
That can't be a coincidence, I'm thinking.
What?
And it's called Hex Vision.
It's not a coincidence. Plus, Hex is. I thought it was just a cool name.
It's fantastic. It's a great word.
It's also not invented by Red Dwarf.
19 to hit one.
Yes.
That'll be 14 points of radiant damage.
Dead.
11 to hit one.
That's a miss.
And 17 to hit one.
That's a hit.
That's 9 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And I'll go for cover again.
Okay. The last one is moving into melee combat with you, so the cover's not going to help you anymore.
So that means he's in melee range of pretty much most of us, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna clonk him later.
He's gonna
Okay, he hits you twice with 6 and 6 slashing damage. The shooty people are going to continue the shooty. They hit you, Reggie, for 6 piercing damage, and Chris, double 7s is a miss. Last one on. Oh! I need Buster just to show. Just to make sure that you're aware of that.
Could you give him a 1 in 400 double crit? Is that a double crit? 2 20s? Or is it 2 1s?
Find some more dice.
2 20s, isn't
120
it?
as far as I know.
Is it 1 or 2 20s, Chris?
120.
It's 2, he says.
220s.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think that was the important part. I don't think you do the reaction he's doing right now for just 120.
Yeah.
Is there any reason I can't have 2 powers up at once?
Yes. Because then you'd be too powerful.
What do you mean?
Like, there's nothing here that says I can't cast Sheath while I'm rooted, right?
Nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think so. Invisibility says specifically
Okay.
activate another power, so if it doesn't say that, I would assume you could have both of them.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't overlooking something.
Okay, you take 25 points of piercing of piercing damage.
Ouch.
That's what 2 criticals will do for you. What does it say? That guy. Okay, one second.
Does that guy get a name?
Yeah, he has to get a name now.
I am grievously wounded.
Do we have a healer? Who's the cleric? It's not me.
This guy, Zordeski Yario, is a very good shot.
You used your chart, didn't you?
I used my chart. Zordeski Yario. And that's when I realized these are all just in alphabetical order. Okay. So, Zordeski Yario, because I rolled high both times. Actually, no, there is a... Yeah, no, Zordeski, that'll do it. 99, Zordeski. And 99 again is Yario. Anywho, back to the top with Reggie.
Alright, before I do anything, I'm going to cast Sheath.
Okay.
So, that gives me 18 and 2 and...
You guys got the little guys, right?
Maybe.
I got 2, or no, only one of them was killed, I think.
Yep, perfect. Alright, so from my rooted position, I just gather up all the dirt and bullshit I possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take 2 shots at... who... was it the one that got real up close?
There's one guy who got... No, the guy that double crit him was one of the Covenant Militia.
Alright, I'm going to shoot the guy with the name tag on his armor.
Okay.
Yeah, get the name guys, because they're always important. Just
Yep.
Blap!
That's a 23 to hit.
That's it.
Okay. And a 24 to hit?
That's also hit.
24, yes. So... and 28 damage total.
28 damage?
Total, yes.
Well, can you break it up for me?
Sorry?
I need it broken up.
Yeah, you got to resolve each attack.
Yeah.
Because if you kill the guy, you don't want your next attacks to go to waste.
No shit.
Exactly my point.
Okay. I just added all my dice.
Don't do that from
You're
now
so
on.
bad at
Yes.
this game, Reggie.
Well, the damage is the same kind, if that matters. Piercing, I imagine?
Nope, doesn't matter. I just need the numbers broken up.
Or you just keep shooting the dead guy.
Yeah, other than that, if you don't give me the numbers, then all the damage goes to one guy, right?
Gotcha.
One guy with 16 hit points.
Alright, I'll just try again. First attack, 8. That's 14 damage.
He's still there. He has 2 hit points left.
Okay.
If he'd done 16, he would have died and you would have attacked another guy.
Okay, and that's...
Chris is helping you out here. He's here for you. He's trying to help you maximize your
Because we're going to need it, right?
Yeah, I was thinking they had more hit points. So that's 14 from the second shot.
No, they're the chuff.
And that kills him.
Perfect.
Chris, it's your go. It's like, oh my god, he must be doing something crazy. He's just standing there charging his weapon. We're waiting for something amazing to happen.
Yep.
But look at that guy in the white suit. He must be really badass. He hasn't done anything yet.
So she's still not out.
Mm-hmm.
Charging my lasers. And imposing frame. And I think I get a free hit on that guy.
Go for it. If that's something you can do.
I have to club him out with the Gatling chain gun. You ever been clubbed out with the minigun before? Me neither.
Probably very, very heavy and very warm.
Well, it's not warm yet.
Oh, you haven't fired it?
I haven't fired a shot yet.
It's probably just spinning.
It's making that high-pitched whine noise.
Yeah. At that point, everyone's like, well, you do something. He's just like, they're killing us. Like, wait for it.
It's exactly what's happening. Too close. Oh, if you are hit by an opportunity attack. That's not a great ability. It's kind of lackluster. Anyway. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Ashton.
I don't think you understand. I don't need to roll d20s for my next attack.
That one's still impossible.
Just
A
the magic.
small chance.
Do you,
Hex Vision?
do you have some more
Or did it?
d12s? I need 2 more.
I might.
Are the melee guys all dead, or is there still one left?
Nope, there's still one melee guy because Reggie shot at the Covenant Militia.
That's a 12. Perfect.
I will Hex Vision the melee guy.
Just roll this.
Okay.
You call her a day.
It's 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
12 points of radiant damage.
Dead.
Are there other enemies within 30 feet?
Nope. The Covenant Militia are 50 feet away.
Am I still getting good cover from him?
Yes.
I'll go back. Just go back into cover.
Yeah, I'm so imposing.
And yeah.
A
That's my
tall,
turn.
slender suit of armor emerges from the glare of the overhead sun, with extended legs ending in digitrade joints that easily cushion its fall upon landing. Clad in white and chrome with an opaque helmet revealing nothing of its user, the armor straightens and withdraws a pair of blades from its side. Prove your mettle against my blade and die with honor, echoes a feminine voice, followed by another familiar male voice over a radio. Karma, don't protract the engagement. Kill them and return to the mines. We've got a lead on the Skytel. Never rush an artist, she grumbles as she advances. Okay. Pull out Covenant Militia. And she's going to go and attack Reggie.
Oh, that's not very nice.
She flies, so she flies 60 feet directly into melee combat.
Convenient.
Flying is super handy.
What's your EC again?
22 at the moment.
That's why I have wings. Do you have
Hits you
wings?
twice, take
You should get
10
wings.
slashing damage twice.
I can walk up walls if there's ones around.
That's handy. That's almost as good.
Alright,
Almost
now
as good.
Reggie can go.
Go, Reggie. Go.
Alright.
Kill her.
So,
Kill her.
my sheath drops,
Okay.
and that is disappointing.
What does Sheath do again?
That's,
Oh, it gives you temporary hit points, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Temporary hit points, and I think a +1 to AC.
As long as it's up and I just burn through it, eh?
Yep.
No, I
That's
think the
okay.
rule is as long as he has one temporary hit point, you get the bonus AC. She quite just went, just sliced it all off.
Yeah, all my dirt fall off.
What have we got to lose? Majar.
Yeah, right. It's okay. My fucking Omni Blades are gonna fling out. We're gonna go. So first attack is math to hit. Probably be great if I wrote this down properly. There it is. Okay. That and that adds. So sorry. The math changed. 23 to hit. Sorry.
That's a hit.
And what do I do there? That's 11 damage.
Okay.
And an attack again. That's even more to hit. And 11 damage again?
Is that a question?
Why would,
Are you asking me something?
I'm asking my dice why they would betray me like this. And even more to hit. Okay. Oh, that's a little better. That's 13 damage. Right? Yes.
What are you attacking with, by the way?
Blade Mark 1. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Just 6 damage for that last one. That's my offhand attack.
Okay. Chris.
All right. I could have just rolled this ahead of time. Oh, such a shitty roll. Damn it. All right.
Now you know how I feel. Natural 20, 2 3s.
There's no way to do that. So you're 11. So you're a 7. 27.
You know, he's bad with math.
Me?
No.
Sorry. All right. 31 damage.
Okay.
Just gun spits out a just full maximum bullet stream straight into her. Just none of this short controlled burst stuff. Just 6 straight seconds of maximum speed rapid fire into her.
Now calculate how much the bullets cost.
It didn't cost me anything.
So,
It was a lot of them, I'll tell you that right
so
now.
you two guys are relatively close up because she's in melee combat with him, and you're about 10 feet away from you, and which is next 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
Alright, so we're rolling dexterity saving throws for this next AoE, is what you're saying?
No. It's just if you're further away than 10 feet, you're not going to do anything to her.
Oh, I see.
Brown waited until she got close. Because if Brown fired the moment if he was like, I'm doing a whole dash, she's like, shoot the moment she appears. Alright, you do half of that.
Does she like blade bounce and stuff?
No, she has a kinetic shield that stops range fire beyond 10 feet.
Oh yeah, what the hell does my shield do? I always forget about that.
Okay, Reggie, you're hit for 10 points of slashing damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And the remaining 2 Covenant Militia will attack on Chris.
Thank
One hits you, Chris. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
He hit 21? Oh, sorry, 20?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He actually hit 22.
So how much did he do, you said?
He did 6 points of piercing damage, and I missed less than both times.
Okay. See? AC 14.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're my tank. You're not supposed to let me get hit.
Doing the best I can.
Thank you.
Okay, back to the top with Reggie.
Alright, we're gonna do this sweet hand-to-hand kung fu fucking moves here.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Yeah, pretty much. 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
If by kung fu fighting you mean...
What? Oh, right. 17 damage.
Okay.
And 20 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. And another 20 to hit. Shit. Okay.
Alright, Chris, you're up.
All right. Regular shooting for now.
Me shooting. I'm gonna be shooting.
I'm shooting. Does add 13 hitter.
It does not.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna shoot her some more.
Shoot her some more. You got 2
Yeah.
attacks.
Does 13 hit?
It does not.
Well, that was a lame turn. Imposing frame.
Okay. Weston, you're
Oh
up.
shit.
Who are you attacking?
You got within 10
Not
feet of her
attack with
though.
it.
Let me roll some recharge dice first. Nope. So I get bonuses. So I get bonus for that one. I am going to. I don't think she's worth me shooting. I'm going to turn invisible and then approach the 2 shooter guys. Move
Okay, you turn invisible.
30 feet.
And then
Actually, does my armor
And you move
bonk
30
their
feet.
heads together to make the
You're-
coconut
you're-
noise.
You're 20 feet away at the end of your turn.
I love that noise.
30 feet towards the shooter guys.
Okay.
Sadly, in real life, people do not make the same noises they do in movies when you do it. Me and my brother discovered that.
It just fucking hurts.
That's so much. Oh my god. See this scar?
Well, one guy was like, he headbutted me. He was like, ha ha, boom, and we were both like, fuck, why would you do that? He's like, I don't know. I thought it would be fun. I thought it hurt. He was like, yeah, you did. Are you in pain? Oh, yes, I am. Turns out headbutting is a very, very unwise combat maneuver.
No, you have to do it exactly right. You have to hit their nose with the hard part of your forehead.
Other
Yeah.
part of
You
their
don't hit
body
your
with
forehead on their
hard part.
forehead.
That's what this person found out the hard way.
Yeah.
Or their teeth.
At
Yeah,
that
you
point,
gotta
see
miss their teeth because that's bad too.
all of her joints illuminate, her weapons glow, and she attacks you 6 times.
What if I don't want her to, though?
Glowy
Just
time.
dodge more.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for don't.
Okay, you take. I missed quite a bit. You take 10 damage twice,
But
and it is
I don't like it then.
on to you, Reggie.
Alright. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is cash. Can't do that.
That
I
was
didn't
her
recharge. Never mind.
ultimate, by the way.
Uh
Charge your ultimate gauge already?
It works definitely for monsters. It's a 6 recharge.
oh. Fuck. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep chopping at her as best I can. It's 18 the misses, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah. God damn it. Miss. Come on, last one, let's go. Nope, that's a 17.
Chris.
Why is you so bad?
Because she's blocking.
Yeah, she's blocking. She's very good at melee combat.
Yeah.
You're up.
Has he tried shooting her instead? Alright,
Let's see how that goes.
I'm a shooter.
There you go.
Got a grappler.
Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
So I just keep getting 5 in a row. Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
I don't like this game.
There you go. Yeah, good shooting.
You're 20 feet away. So
I'm
you're-
opposing frame. Huh?
Yeah,
But you weren't expecting
except
that.
The only guy you were shielding just left and went invisible. You're like, don't worry.
I don't even care about him. It gives me +1 AC.
There you go.
Nope, that didn't
Sure,
recharge.
this one how's shooting her going?
No better than yours.
My cold snap recharged.
Okay.
Wait, do you recharge on rice rolls too?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, he's a monster.
Yeah, well, every power is a recharge, but and the recharging increases its variation. So the number you have to pass can drop, and the dice you use goes up, which is what Reggie just did. He increased all his dice to 6, I assume.
I think it's D8 because I did it twice.
Oh, D8, right. Now he needs to roll 6 plus 1 on a D8, but every single time he fails, it goes. You get the +1 to that roll, and that's cumulative.
I just have a big gun.
I'm trying to replicate.
Can I move 10?
Sure,
I can
skills.
move another 30 feet. Can I move 10 feet behind them? I'm still invisible.
Yeah, technically, yeah. It's 20 feet.
So that's what I do. And then I will cold snap one of the ranged fighters.
Yeah.
This could be my last action before they kill me. Terrible roll. It's only like 10 to hit.
What's cold snap do again?
It's 10 to hit. Oh yeah, wait. Is it just to save? I thought I still had to hit with it.
It's one or the
I
other.
wish you guys would be.
Nothing is ever both.
Yes,
It's
I can
nothing
miss
is
it.
ever both.
No,
Unless
this
it's a
one's-
monster, because monsters have it, but usually they hit you damage and then
No,
roll
this
for
is
the
still. It can still miss. The con save is for the paralyzation.
Okay.
I missed the attack, so I get a bonus for it to recharge. I get 3 bonus for it to recharge.
All right, so that was
I
it.
missed.
You're visible.
Yep.
They're like, what the fuck? And you just pivot around.
Well, I missed so badly they might not have noticed. Behind them. That's,
So
Do
unfortunately,
I feel a breeze?
that's what my life depends on.
What was that?
you are too close, so they have to rifle butt you.
I was kind of hoping that they wouldn't be able to shoot me.
But you're easy. Oh, right, it's crap.
It's 14, yeah.
One hits you.
To be fair, they're not
another one
shooting
hits
me.
you. You take 4 damage 3 times.
4 damage 3 times?
Yeah. And then Karma attacks.
They rifle butt me to unconsciousness.
Oh, you're out?
Yeah.
Ah, smash on the ground.
Aren't you the healer?
I thought he was the healer.
I thought he was the healer.
This is a Spider-Man moment. You're the healer. No, you're the healer. I thought you were the healer. I thought you were the healer. No, I do believe the healer was William, who's not here.
Peter 1,
I
Peter
wanted,
2, Peter 3.
I wanted to be a geo spoiler so I could heal. But what? You don't necessarily need to take those powers, I guess.
Okay. That was awesome. Both of her attacks miss. Actually, let's see if her ability clicks off.
The
It
necrotic
does
ones?
not.
Because there is literally nothing I can do to
I
help
think
you.
they're technically necrotic powers, yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Hey,
I see what you mean.
your go, Reggie.
All
Because she
right.
missed you both times.
All right. I'm gonna keep shoot. No, I'm not shooting. I'm stabbing. Stabbing and slashing. The misses. Ah, that's better. That's 226.
That's a hit.
Fine. How am I rolling?
Oh, damn. Forgot that.
No, though. 14 damage.
Okay.
And 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Ooh. Oh. No, that's not bad. 10 damage.
Okay. Is that it?
And that's all I can do. Yep.
Chris.
Alright. I'm a shoot.
Okay.
Hmm.
5s.
4 and an 8.
All right.
16 doesn't hit.
I guess she was right on who was the most challenging person to deal with.
Yep.
This guy. Other than your Alpha Strike, you haven't done much. Although the Alpha Strike was very impressive.
Almost as much as a rogue.
And Weston's out. Make a death save.
Or a paladin. Smite.
Failed.
All right. His first death save is a fail. All right.
This fight is going great. I love this fight. This is a good fight.
So what kind of gear do we have?
Quick load.
Yeah.
Is this the setting that has the heal gun? Or that's a
Yes, there is a heal
Yeah,
gun.
I was looking at getting it. Wait, I think I got it.
I thought you did get it.
I've got a gun that'll end all your problems.
Okay. 10 damage twice. Reggie.
Eight?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not very nice.
All right. And then
Oh, that's right. I did get a cheap heal gun.
Chris, you are shot twice by the ranged people.
Oh no, it's the second it's the second mode of my main gun.
6
So I
damage.
got two
twice.
drivers.
There you go.
Yeah, because you have a heavy.
I'm the healer.
Oh, quickly! I shoot Reggie. Oh, I feel so good. 6 damage twice. Reggie on you.
I ignore it.
I gotta get one of those guns.
I'm gonna spit blood.
The greatest thing is if you accidentally shoot it to someone, like, oh no! Thank you. Like that was the wrong gun. Then the second, I was like, well, I like you now. You cured my cancer, and then he shoots him. Like, oh fuck! All right, I used the wrong gun.
Have some cancer.
This one fires cancer.
Yeah, I put a little bit of uranium dust in each bullet just for. Did you watch
Now you're thinking like
Slow Mo
Russia.
Guys where they shot? They shot a Newton's cradle.
Nuts. You see the bullet just go.
Oh yeah.
The Newton's cradle doesn't move a lot, and the bullet just shatters.
I love it when they actually hit it with the same ball bearing. It's like smash, bink, and the other one just flies off and just breaks off. Like we weren't actually expecting it to do this.
Turns out you cannot change the laws of physics, Captain.
All right, Reggie.
So that was a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Very lucky.
Yes, it is.
No, that's even better. That's 15 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing again. That's 23. Sorry,
That's a hit.
Yeah, I've screwed myself up there. 10 more damage.
All right.
And
You seem to have struck a blow, and you see her power system pushing out cooling as she tries to recuperate.
All right, last one. 21. Holy shit, the hit, yep. And 5 damage. That was just my offhand. Spit blood in her face.
Don't damage your armor. I need it.
Yeah, right.
She falls. There's still 2 covenants left.
Okay, shoot her 3 times to make, or punch her 3 times to make sure that saves her.
don't damage
Well,
your
it's on
armor.
your
I need
turn,
it.
and there's still 2 covenant guys that are shooting you.
That's fine.
It's your go, by the way.
Wait.
Me?
Yes.
I shoot him. Bam!
Very rude.
What's the range on the healing gun?
It doesn't list a range that I'm aware of.
I am
It
about
does.
60
It's a gun.
feet away.
Yeah, but I didn't list it.
No, you're 50 feet away because you're in base contact, but the guy that rifle butted you.
Okay.
I'll move 30 and then shoot.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's got a range of at least 20.
Yep. Sure, let's do that. I'm pretty sure it doesn't bullet it.
That's the wrong die. But I'm still taking it if it's higher than my D10 roll.
That's how that works.
Yep, that's how it works. D10 roll was better. We're going to go with that one. You get 14 healing back.
Okay.
14 healing.
You're struck with the healing energies of a two-handed rifle. You wake up on the ground. Was that your only action?
Does that class as an attack?
Yes, it's an action.
Shoot him again! I'm the healer!
Maybe someone else.
Take 15!
Oh, wow. That's a good gun.
I know!
Problem is that I do believe it drains the energy capacity.
Yeah, a lot.
It's only, I think you only have like 4 shots.
8.
Oh, 8, and then you're out of
I got the processor to give me some more.
That's smart, because you have the healing gun.
I have the healing gun.
Just something that's only stupid enough to be inside a role-playing game that's trying to emulate a video game. Only in a video game emulation, but you have the healing
Yeah,
gun.
pretty clear that you are copying Team Fortress.
I am not, but okay.
They have a healing. The doc has a healing gun.
Well, there you go. Then sure, why not? It wasn't intentionally, but why not? What the fuck?
There's like a whole manga where the guy's power is he can shoot different bullets from his gun. So
Are some of them healing bullets?
Yeah.
Anyway, Weston, it's your turn.
So if they weren't healing
And
bullets,
you were on the ground.
it seems more of a non sequitur.
Oh,
There's
this is
healing
cold
bullets.
Snap and
Fits right
Hex
in.
Vision
Exactly.
recharge.
Okay.
Hex Vision does not recharge. Neither does Cold Snap. And invisibility is not really possible. Is there? They still within melee range of me?
Yeah, because you dropped at their feet. Because it's not like you had a struggling wound and went and then fell 5 feet away. You're basically at their feet.
I'll stand and try and. I don't know what a rifle butt is. Can I pistol whip him?
What's the
What is
lower
that? Just a
range of
D4
guns?
range? D4 damage for a pistol whip?
Pistol whip, I do believe,
What?
is 1 point of damage. Because it provides melee attack.
I think improvised is
D4.
a D4.
Okay, D4.
Now, are you proficient in improvised weapons?
Not you
I
or
think
me,
I am. I don't think it's me.
Okay.
That sounds awful.
Because you normally have to take the Tavern Brawler feat to get that proficiency. Since
thought it
the
was
Tavern
weird.
Brawler gives you proficiency with improvised weapons.
Simple weapons, martial weapons,
Yeah.
one-handed small arms, two-handed small arms, heavy weapons, super heavy weapons.
Yeah, so improvised
Isn't
are not
included in
weapons,
that?
and you're not used to using them.
A pistol whip in this is
I feel that Pistol Whip is
small arms?
is less of a improvised weapon than a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Your call. Does he have to do it
Well, I
with...
could be unproficient.
I just
that's
don't know
fine.
why he's doing it at all. He has weapons.
Why not shoot him with the pistol?
Because a pistol doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh, pistols don't? Okay.
It's part of the core tenet of Ultramodern.
This is the first time I've played
One-handed
Baltimore.
small arms don't provoke attack of opportunity. That's their one selling
I'll fire
point.
my
I was
little
like, why are
lightning
you
pistol twice.
Why are you pistol whipping a guy with a fully loaded weapon?
Doesn't a shotgun
9
have
to
the same
hit.
thing?
No.
And-
Well, shotgun has an ability that you do more damage if you shoot within a certain range.
26
it's still
to
a
hit.
loaded weapon,
I-
which means it still could provoke an attack of opportunity.
I
Okay.
crit one of them for 8 points of damage.
80? Wow.
8.
Okay.
Oh, go with 80.
All right.
Nope, that's all I got.
So they're gonna be attacking. One of them just rifle butts you because you didn't tell me you're standing up.
What? I said I was standing up.
You are? Okay. Then he's gonna rifle butt you. The other guy's gonna rifle butt you as well. One of them hits you with a rifle butt for 4 points of damage.
Ouch.
Reggie?
I'm up.
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna spit a tooth on What's Her Pickle's dead body. Or
Is
dying
it your
body.
tooth?
Yeah, it's a tooth. I'll count later. And I'm going to...
Right here, it's handy.
Yeah,
Just floating around in there.
no time.
It's like no. I was like having a tooth. I just roll around. It's minty.
Yeah, what do you guys chew on?
Yeah.
I'm going to
That
cast...
was rock candy.
I mean, I chew on teeth, but other people's.
Yeah.
No, that hurts.
It's because you don't have mandibles.
I'm going to sheath up again, so I'm just going to pull up all the rocks and dirt and try and stop the bleeding. And I'm going to take a shot, let's see, at one of the guys that's rifle butting over there. Tell them to quit being dickheads. It's a 23. Sorry.
23 hits.
Okay. For... I gotta get my other dice out. 10 damage for the first
Okay.
shot.
Yep.
Second shot, 10 to hit.
The hit miss. That's
Okay.
nice. Yeah.
Alright. Well, I got one anyway.
All right, Chris.
All right. How many guys left?
2 guys still.
Is he looking fine?
He's looking okay.
I'm looking fine, yeah.
I'm gonna shoot.
He's literally perking up like Michael J. Fox in back.
I'm gonna get a nat 1.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot some more. I got 7 plus my 8, so that's a 15. Does it hit the smaller guys?
Yeah, it's smaller.
Did you remember to change guns?
That's the same gun.
The heal gun?
I got a little switch.
It quite literally has 2 guns. In
Because
one.
I got
remember
the
to switch modes?
I got the personal treasure, so I have a really good gun and basic gear, and my really good gun is really good.
Okay.
That's 3d10. I should have had these ready, but I'm dumb. Okay, I just keep finding 12s. I'm gonna get to do that normally. Ow. All right. Ooh, not bad, not bad. That is 25 damage.
That kills him and his next of kin. So that one guy's dead.
Yeah, that is my 2 shots.
Are you reconsidering your cultist behavior? Perhaps it's time to believe in something else.
Is it bonus action to reload?
It can be bonus action or action.
Yeah, bonus action to reload.
Track your ammo.
Yeah.
He rifle butts you again for 4 bludgeoning damage.
Who?
You.
Me? Okay.
This is too far. Ready?
Alright, I'm gonna pop another shot off at Rifle Butt Boy. 10 to hit. It's a little better. No, it's not. 12 to hit.
That is also a miss.
Alright, I hit nothing.
Press.
Hi.
Here we go again.
That was really fast.
That's what happens when there's only one guy left.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot him. Just gonna roll 2 dice this time. Does an 18 and a 23 hit?
Yeah, let's just scratch him off.
Alright.
Oh,
Well, I need to track my...
Isn't one shot 2 failed death saves? Or is that melee only?
I'm best at
Or is that a house rule?
Okay, Reggie.
House rule.
Okay.
You're the only one that's near her because Chris moved in.
Okay.
I'm best at, she groans. The bond dictates I preserve their secrets, but I follow a higher order. The Cossacks desire something locked away within this land. Once they have it, I fear the money earned will taste bitter to those who remain. She then reaches into a concealed pocket and tosses a gold insignia indicating her rank, call sign, and her home in Drago. By the way, a thermite failsafe has been triggered, giving you about 5 seconds to clear the immediate vicinity.
Yep, sweet. Is it a free action to pick up the thing? Insignia?
Well, she threw it to you, so you
Oh,
caught
perfect.
it.
Just making sure. And sprint away.
Time to go.
Can I grab one of the rifles of the guys and go?
No.
I'm already 50 feet away.
That's wonderful.
Okay, I'll just go.
I'm
six
gonna
feet
drop to
away.
4 legs.
And you both run out before the thermite explosive just takes out and just guts the whole keep at that point.
I don't look back at the explosion.
No, cool guys don't. I look back at the explosion. I'm a bug. Your rules don't apply to me.
I admire the show through my protective helmet system.
Welding goggles. Ooh. Alright, well. They know where we are. We should probably haul ass away.
I think they went to retrieve the other body, so maybe we should set up an ambush when they come for these ones?
Bored already?
You know, what if they bring something very big? And also, I'm bleeding a lot. We should probably, yeah.
Double tap this guy with some healing energy.
This is the best cut ever.
Is there no equipment left after the explosion?
I will give you salvage once Chris is done shooting him with healing bullets.
It's 29. I'm
Nice.
so good at this.
And I put the dirt back where he shot.
All right, here's what you salvage. Big breath. Ready? Ooh. You pick up 4 XOL standard frames,
Jesus.
3 Mob 65 flechette drivers, 3 Rig 7 compressor indexes, 1 gravity anchor for Mark 1 medium armor. Or sorry, gravity anchor Mark 1 for medium armor. A medical scanner, 2 hexatride, 1 fullerite, and 2 new matter cores.
Oh, I need those. Those are my bullets.
I'll take those. Whoa, share. No, I get the bullets.
Do you want me to use my healing gun and you are not?
We let the...
I do believe the healing gun does not take the new matter. I do believe the...
Yeah, I'm not going to tell them that if they don't believe me.
I do believe that takes another type of energy cell. I do
Yeah,
believe
I'll,
it's the radiation one. I think it's the fusion drive or something.
Both of my weapons take the new matter. I should have 9 left. And also sheath blast till I destroy it, so I'm just going to hang out with all these rocks. Plugging up the still bleeding.
Okay, as suspected, Hawkins, Frizon, and Arkran have survived. You see Arkran has taken out 4 people himself, and Hawkins hit nothing except the rocks.
That's fine.
It's okay, it was covering fire.
Yeah.
They dare not poke their head out.
Yeah, they better not. So, now what?
Move on.
You guys leave the ruins?
Well, actually, if it was thermite, it shouldn't have, destroyed the rocks, right?
Oh, no. It just scorched everything.
Rocks don't burn. Don't be silly. They're already burned.
Well, there's no...
But obviously, people know you're here.
Yeah, no, fucking...
I don't know. We were pretty silent. I got a good stealth check.
Yeah, we want to try that again?
We gotta set off 30 more explosions all around the dome.
Yes.
And they won't know where we are.
We had to do it all at the same time, though. Also, she told them where she was going.
That's true.
So I shoot myself in the leg.
Ah! Oh!
Yeah, did you make sure it was the healing gun?
I did make
Don't
sure
make
it
that
was the
mistake
healing gun.
again.
Oh, I got a 1. You guys get 9s and 10s. I get 6.
So, wait, what are you guys doing?
The sprinting away, I assume. Or quick moving.
At this point, which direction? You can head to the mountains, head to the other small community, which is next to the Pathos River, or you can try to follow the road for some reason. Basically, from these ruins, if you go directly north, you are going to walk into that other community, the fishing village that's off of the Pathos River. If you go northeast, you'll get to the Mokotolo Peaks, which is the small mountain range.
And the town is full of enemies?
Every town's full of enemies.
Okay. I don't know if we have a reason to go to the mountains. We might as well try and skirt around the village. So we're trying to get to that castle now, right?
That was not expressly mentioned, no.
No, I'm... Because I thought that
Well,
was...
don't we have a specific goal?
We have to find the thing that... Right. It wouldn't be in the castle. Never mind. We're not going to the castle.
Is our princess in another? Is it not? Is our princess in another castle?
It might be in the mountains.
Hey, don't. Was anyone paying attention? Because I wasn't. I was admiring my gun.
We're looking for a key, and it's not in the castle. Or we assume it's not in the castle, but they could just be really shitty at finding the bald chicken.
So where are we going?
Might as well check the mountains. So there's nothing in the ruins.
Okay, do we have any clues or places to look or to start? Okay, it was. I don't know. Do you know how big these are? It's really big.
We could look for things.
Speaking of which, there's a 2 or 3 square mile area in the Rockies in like Nevada or New Mexico or something, where a guy found and then buried by exploding the mine millions of dollars worth of gold. People have been searching that like 2 or 3 mile circle for like 12 or 13 years, and nobody has found it. So what I'm saying is, search the mountains.
Yeah.
We need a better target than that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, if you remember what was spoken on the radio, which I imagine you don't.
My character doesn't. He is an int of 8. Also, I'm caffeinated, but I'm really tired. I'm just not sleepy. Anyway,
I don't remember if they mentioned where the key was. I just
They
remember
said,
the
kill
ghost
them,
on the
return
side.
to the mines. We've got a lead on the Sky Tower.
Ah,
oh, return to the mines. So, do we know where the mines are?
The mines are in the mountains.
Yeah, but do we know where they are in the mountains? Does somebody know?
probably at the end of the road.
Yeah, we didn't tell them we need to go to the mines.
Okay.
We'll follow the road into the mountains.
That works.
Yeah, the one with the big heavy ruts, assumedly.
Okay, so you guys travel northeast towards the mountain range.
Hopefully stealthily.
We're walking.
Somewhat.
We're walking.
Yep. In our power crutches.
Just Tiny Timming along.
Okay. Scroll up then, finish that. As you guys leave, you will say, who has the best passive perception again? Whoever can give me the highest roll quicker.
12. Nope.
12.
At 9.
Less than my roll.
12?
Normal.
Alright, then Chris notices it. Way off in the distance. Like almost like near where Sheol is. You see a rig, which is an extremely powerful shell. It's one of the super heavies. Firing heavy ordnance, which completely destroys the ruins you just left. The radio comes on. Ruins destroyed. That damn ghost. That female voice pops in. I can hear you. Wasn't talking to you, area. Shall I engage? The wolf-spoken man comes in. No, thank you, but I respect your desire to impress. I have another idea. Come to Sheol. Discord? And a voice pops up. I am listening. Causes say we're close. Not sure how they know. Keep with the mines. Those caps actually seem to listen to you. Because I am not an animal like some people. And the other voice comes on. I'd rather them fear me than worship you, wizard. And the wolf-spoken man says, Now, we're close to completing this contract. No more casualties.
We got 2 so far. How many of your fancy people are left? I got so many bullets. Good thing they can't hear me.
Yeah. It's okay. Discord's always listening, just like in real life.
At that point, Flexa laughs for no reason.
Yeah.
Shut up. Okay. You guys are wading through the grass. Who has that passive?
I have a 12 passive perception. That can't be the
14.
highest.
Okay, so you pick up something moving along the road. Like you guys are basically have to cross the road to get to the mountains.
Hide.
You hide. You hide in the grass. As a single retrofitted archaic wagon starts to pass by you.
Can we see who's driving?
It looks to be like literally almost an archaic wagon with big wheels and so forth. But instead of horses, there's like a volt core engine in the front, and you see about a half a dozen slavers. And while the vehicle itself seems to be filled with supplies, food, water, and it's bound to the mountains, it's also dragging about a dozen kono behind it, chained neck to neck.
It says a dozen slavers.
Half dozen.
Oh. Well, I'll relay that and do we attack?
Arkram is itching. He wants to intervene. Obviously.
As do I, but I gotta.
How far away did you see him?
You guys are basically, because all roads are kind of on an incline, you guys are hiding in the grass leading up to it as the vehicle is moving by you towards, actually going right to left.
So how far away is it?
So we might have
About
your
30
ambush.
feet.
I think we better intervene then.
Get as close as we can to the road while still being hidden.
Okay.
Does he want to charge up his weapon for a couple of rounds before he...
Probably charging up the couple rounds. It's gonna give away your position.
Does it make a lot of noise?
Yes.
I assume.
You got to get some type of mod to make it silent to charge up?
I guess. Wrap a pillow around it.
Because that's not gonna make a very clumsy weapon even louder. They want to ambush the slavers.
Let's ambush the slavers.
Ooh, yes. Malateet slavers.
Yep.
Perfect. Yes, I'm all in.
All right.
Not the sleeveys.
So.
Oh no, that's wrong.
Okay. So you guys sneak up upon the. You're within 30 feet away. When you decide to spring your trap, roll your initiative.
Oh, I want to charge my lasers for several turns
And
first if I
as I
can.
specified, no, you cannot, because charging a weapon is going to give away your position.
It spins up.
As literally, before you came in, that's exactly what he was offering. Should we give Mr. Brown a couple rounds to charge him with a weapon? I go, yes, except...
It's not quiet.
It's kind of... Alright, anyway, I'm going to get my initiative down here, and give me some numbers.
22.
That's more than that.
22. What's your dex?
18.
You go first.
And
6.
okay, it seems like everyone always has to be the odd man out.
What's your dex? No, you still go at 6.
Okay, and you all do whatever you want to do, starting with Chris.
I shoot.
You stand up. Like what the Ewoks, standing up.
Who looks like he's got the fanciest hat?
Oh, that would definitely be...
Jim Jefferson.
Martin.
John Smith.
Martin at the fed.
Jasper Griffin. That's definitely the lead guy.
All right.
For Griffin.
Which is funny too, because I had read an Amethyst game, and one of the primary main evil guys was named Jasper. And when they finally killed him, the group literally celebrated.
We hated that guy.
Awesome.
Anyway, so Chris, your go.
I've been forgetting to take the damage off from my shield.
That's on you.
Yeah, it's supposed to have been taking damage off of everything. All right. My apologies.
Don't apologize to me. You're a fucking character.
All right.
It's easy to
No,
kill you.
okay. Can I get slavers only in a 20-foot cube?
I will say, because you'll get 3 of them in a 20-foot cube.
Okay, is one of them the guy with the hat?
Yes.
Perfect.
Very nice freaking hat.
They all get to make DC 15 Dex saves,
And none of them make it.
and then I rolled them some damages. I think I'd have these dice handy by now, but I keep forgetting.
Ah, that's a good idea. I should get my dice handy too.
Yes, learn from my mistakes so you don't look like an idiot.
You said they're 50 feet away?
30.
30. Ooh.
Where are all my D10s?
You use them all up.
I used them all up.
They disintegrated?
Yep. And that is 25 damage for each of them.
They're all
they
still
hate
there.
All still there?
Yeah, they're all still there.
Oof.
How happy they looking?
Not so much.
And I do my thing.
Which what? A victory dance?
No, I do. I look. Just assume I'm always doing imposing frame unless I said I was moving.
So you stand up, shoot, and go. All right.
And also do this.
You can't.
You look delicious and tenderized.
I mean, I like how you're doing the double finger even though you're wielding a heavy weapon. Reg?
No, it's on a weapon mount.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So the rock in the middle of the road stands up and then does this as I cast Root.
Oh, great. It's just, what's your primary combat ability? We stay still.
Yep.
We stay exactly where we're supposed to be. We don't move.
No, you're phrasing that wrong. Anime poses.
Yes.
Like JoJo?
Yes.
Uh-oh. And that updates a bunch of numbers. Give me 1 sec, because that's there. Good, done. All right. And I'm going to shoot him with my shotgun. So they're just in range. I'm going to try to shoot them with my
shotgun. That's going to be the name of a
shotgun.
new guy. Just in range.
12?
I love it.
12 to hit?
Just in range and
What?
And Don Hastily. The Adventures of Just in Range.
Don Hastily.
What do we call the new kind of drives that aren't spinning drives? The new...
Solid state?
Something else we call them too. Is it only solid state? Is that just what we
SSDs?
call them? SDs?
Yeah.
SSDs.
I'm having a complete brain fart.
Solid state
you are.
drives.
But- Anyway, Reggie, what-
SSDs, solid
what are you
state drives.
SSDs. That's...
26 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right, I'm going to shoot the guy with the name tag first.
Oh, yeah, gotta fuck that guy up.
Yeah, he's being a dick.
Yeah, we hate them. And it turns out he wasn't the leader all the time. He was just the guy with the name tag.
Yeah, well, he's got a very shiny name tag. It caught my eye.
Yep.
That's 12 damage.
He's just
He's
the guy
dead.
whose wife made him a nice hat.
He's dead. You put so many bullets in him, the poor hat is no longer salvageable.
Oh, can I shoot him so hard that the hat just like flutters gently
Yeah, it does a soul
on his
kill.
corpse? Yeah.
And
And
sits. And in fact, it sits perfectly on top of a puddle that you didn't notice it before. Just lands right there.
Well, it's his blood and it wasn't there before.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna take another shot at whoever is nearer said puddle of blood. God damn it. 10 to hit.
No.
Oh, yeah. It's worth a try.
Nope.
And that's all I can do.
All right, now it's their turn.
For
As
now.
the two guys with 2 hit points left. Sorry, Mr. Brown, because he's not actually listening.
You said something about two guys...
The 2 guys with 2 hit points left.
Hey, I did my best. I got a really solid roll.
He's
Yes.
coughing up blood over there.
Yeah.
These are brave slavers.
They have single shot javelins, which they're going to fire.
And they're going to miss.
Actually, yeah. Okay.
Okay, it's an attack on Chris. Wow, double 11 misses on that. That's
a good thing about low initiative. I'm still hiding in the grass.
20 something. What is it? 35? What 40? What, 10?
It's only 20.
Okay, I missed. Okay, another shot. Also missed. Another shot. This is amazing.
Are they rolling like me?
No, this one does hit.
Oh.
So I get Reggie 10 points of piercing damage.
If you have a shield, remember to use it, unlike me.
And miss. And on Mr. Brown, I score a critical hit. You take... $12 points of... 13 points of damage.
Yep, -4.
13 points of piercing, but the javelin, because you've been shot with
Yep.
the equivalent of a longbow made of solid steel, it has gone through a piece of your armor and pinned you to the ground. Which is
That's-
ironic considering you're not moving.
So, you said 12 damage?
Yes.
No, you said 13.
It was 13 damage, yes.
Okay.
Which is
So I am now pinned to the ground?
You are restrained officially
Oof.
until you can make a strength check to remove the javelin.
Yeah, strength check.
What was it that
This
the-
is quite literally the cliche the needler weapon where you shoot a guy and he stands there just ragdolling on the terrain.
jittering?
Yeah, like in Fear. That's it, Weston. You're
I will stand up and do Hex Vision on 3 of the remaining guys, especially the 2 with 2 hit points.
Yeah, let's get rid of those guys. Pain
Yeah,
is
let's get rid of
not
those
something
guys.
they
It's, dirty 20 to hit for
I borrowed that hard copy.
10 points of radiant damage.
Ultramodern.
Worth 1.
I think that kills one. You lot of guys hit on fire.
11 to hit 1.
That's a miss.
Thank you.
And
Stop making me pick things up with my broken arm.
26 to hit
That's a hit.
for 15 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, it's also a kill. All right, 3 of them
And
left.
I think
Back at the top with Chris.
Well, no, I can use a bonus action,
Oh,
I
cool.
think, to use my magnetic shield, which gives me a strength check to remove the metal javelin from
Make a strength
I
check.
am.
Make a strength check.
It is not a very strong magnetic shield. 14.
It does not uproot Chris.
Okay, I tried.
Thank you, though.
Yeah. You tried to use the force. Anyway, Chris, it's your turn.
All right. So is the guy who did that to me alive still?
Oh, no, he's dead.
Oh. How many left then? Fancy hat guy dead? Oh yeah, you shot him.
Yeah, that's a hat guy dead.
Alright.
But that being said, Asher Spoda is mighty pissed. Second command.
Is he the next fanciest hat?
Not as fancy.
But the next fanciest?
The next fanciest hat.
Once again, can I get a 20-foot cube?
No, now they're spread out. You can only get 2.
Well, a 2's good.
Nah.
And no slaves?
No. Oh, no. We'll see.
Okay.
You're smart enough not to include the slaves. They can be cleave targets, but we're not in that kind of game.
No, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm a soulless, people-eating bug, but I'm not that much of a dick.
Yes.
So,
Have some humanity. No, have some scab. I don't kill people.
I don't kill innocent people.
Yes.
So, that is DC 15 dex save.
When made it, when didn't.
That is really bad rolling. That's 12 on 3d10.
So 6. And okay, Reggie. I'm sorry, you done?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. No, that's because that takes an action, right? The rapid fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reggie.
Alright. Gonna pump a shotgun.
Now these other 3 guys are taking cover behind the wagon because the guys you killed before were the guys facing this side of the wagon. Now the other guys on the other side are firing. They're 40 feet away and they're taking cover behind, so their AC goes up.
Is there slaves in the wagon?
No, they are trailing behind. Like they were chained up. The only thing that's inside the wagon is food and water.
Maybe don't set that on fire.
I would love to see the water burn, though. It'd be very interesting.
Yes, but the containers might.
Yeah, fair enough.
What's the wagon made of? Old-fashioned wood?
Wood.
Is there such a thing as new wood?
Yes.
There could be.
It's that poly like this.
No. Wood is wood. It's like old fat. It's like
There's
within
fancy
conversations-
armor and stuff, so there could be a metal wagon.
Somebody was talking about the fact that it's like it's an old fashioned. Okay, what was the line? The old fashioned pen, the thing that Skylar got caught up in, right?
What's pulling the wagon?
No. This is a story about.
That's a valid question.
What?
What's pulling the
What's
wagon?
pulling the
I
wagon?
already
The
answered.
motors are-
I already
It's
answered.
got a
With pulling.
motor or an engine.
I already said it was there was a makeshift volt core powering the front
Okay.
drives.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that part's made out of metal, maybe.
Yeah.
Huh?
The wagon is made out of wood except for the engine.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys, I'm gonna pop a shot off.
But the thing was, Reggie couldn't get over the fact that there was such a thing as an old style quill and a new style quill. And he was just like, is there huge advances in quill technology? And we went, yes. There is.
The cyber
That's actually true.
It
by the
is,
way.
I know, but the thing is, that was the whole conversation. You could not get around the fact that there was some old style quill compared to a new style quill. He's like, are there great advances in quill technology?
There are. You compare them.
I know! We were all saying that to him, and he was the one who couldn't get over the fact that there was such a thing as an old style and a new style quill.
Yes.
Anyway,
25 to hit.
that's definitely just still hit.
Sweet. I hope he really doesn't like it.
I'm sure the 3 people that listen to this recording are going to be impressed
You'd
too.
be surprised. Actually, 2 people waiting for the last episode to air.
That's good.
One of them was me.
Okay.
Well,
You'd be surprised. Actually, technically, you got more views than most of my other videos.
it's only 7 damage,
All right.
but it hits him hopefully right in the name tag.
Oh, yeah.
I'm aiming for the tag.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because you did so little damage, the name tag actually withstood some of the fall.
Oh man, it's a very good name tag.
Yeah, it's a very good name tag.
I'm so intimidated by that name tag that I completely missed the second shot.
Alrighty then.
Was a mighty name tag.
Yeah, it's a very good name tag. His wife did very good in choosing it.
Okay. Oh, no, they're going in them before Weston. Okay.
Too bad she's going to be a widow.
There are 3 guys left, and they are going to shoot. Single shot javelins again to Chris. I hit you, Chris, for 10 piercing damage. Reggie, I also hit 10 points of piercing damage.
My AC is 22 if it matters.
Well, I rolled a 22.
Okay, well.
And the last one, it hits you with an AC of 19.
Yep.
Yes, okay, so 10 points of piercing damage. Only Chris is still pinned. All right. Back. Oh, actually not back, but Weston's you're up.
So I already rolled my Hex Vision, didn't recharge. I will. Can I move? They're 40 feet away now?
Yes.
Is the other side of the wagon, our side, is it within 30 feet?
Yes, it is, because it has 3 dead slavers in that area.
I will move up 30 feet and take cover on the other side of the wagon.
Okay.
And should I do anything else?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna use with the help of the magnetic shield of my armor to flip the wagon over onto them.
No, does not work. The wagon is not even close to being light enough.
Even with my power crutch?
If you could
I'm in
not
power crutch armor.
Okay, sure. Make a strength check.
Also, there's slaves attached to it.
Yeah, but they'll rotate.
I'm not rolling it down a hill. I'm just tipping it over with a strength
trying to
check
pull-
of 5.
No, yeah, it's
You are not Jean Valjean.
yeah, nope.
I need a stronger armor.
Back to Chris.
All right.
You keep on overestimating the strength of your.
That's okay.
All right. So how many of them left?
3.
Can I get them in a group again?
No.
All right. I'm gonna shoot the first one.
Okay,
That is a 26.
that's a hit.
Oh yeah, I have to have reloaded on my bonus action first for that.
Okay.
27?
Hit.
No, 27 damage.
Oh, that's so dead.
All right.
Was that name tag guy?
Yeah. No, of course. I always assume he's going after name tag guy.
Does a 10 hit?
No.
All right. Still got to mark off the ammo.
That leaves Vivil Scalia as the ranking officer. These things. And he basically just has a cap. It's just like not even a rim. It's just like a yarmulke. If that's all he has.
Oh,
Still the next fanciest hat.
All right.
Yeah.
Reggie.
does he doesn't have an intimidating name tag?
No.
Oh, perfect. Well,
No.
I'm gonna aim for that fancy cap.
The last guy. Are you the ranking officer? Nope. I hate working here. These guys are so weird.
That's a 19 to hit.
It's a hit.
Sweet. And
What about that last guy with the epaulets?
he'll get it. It's coming for him. Oh man, hat guy, poor guy.
I think maybe the guy with the epaulets
20
was
damage.
actually the leader.
Okay. Go there.
Oh fuck, it's a very good cap. God damn it! It's such a good cap. I miss again. Actually, does 14 hit?
No.
Okay, yeah, I miss. I'm very intimidated by clothing.
Nope. They'll lose their benefit of the cult, which means they're just doing. Well, if there's 2 guys near them, they get advantage on their attack rolls. So now they no longer have advantages because there's only 2 of them left. 1 on Chris. Nope. 1 on Reggie. Exact same roll. Anyway, Weston, you go.
Boom. Charging my
I'm gonna
shield.
move around and do a cold snap on one of them.
Okay.
They shouldn't have cover. I'm moving around
Okay, no
the
cover.
wagon. And that is only 16 to hit.
Who's that?
That hit. That is 14 cold damage.
All right. He
And
turns
for-
into an icicle and he shatters into pieces. The other guy says, "Fuck this," and he turns around and he runs.
Do we have the Geneva Convention in this universe?
Also, he's a slaver.
Yeah. Well, he's getting shot in the back then.
Roll.
6 warning shots right in the back.
Yeah. 18 and 7 is like 23.
That's a hit.
Yeah. He's gonna dislike it, I hope. That's a D12. 9 damage.
It's a pity he's not awake. Oh, it's a pity. What was that? Sorry, I can't remember. What's the
You're
line?
gonna shoot him in the back? Of course. It's a pity he's awake.
Okay.
So that was 9 damage.
Okay.
And why is math so hard? 18 and 7 to hit, so I assume that hits.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
18 plus 7 to hit?
Yes.
Because I hit him, and is he still running?
Ah.
Okay, well, I'm hoping he's not going to be running for
Whoa.
long.
If he stops running, are you going to keep on trying to kill him?
I mean,
It's like you're not giving much of a choice. It's not like you're shooting in the air and say stop. You're shooting him in the back and go, we're going to keep on shooting you until you die.
yeah.
So I'm not
Well,
entirely sure what his strategy is to be other than run away.
Well, shouldn't have been a slaver. 16 more damage.
Still there.
Oh my god.
And he runs and runs. So now he is 60 feet, 90 feet from you guys.
Yeah, that's
Did
that's
either
not
of you
gonna
hit him?
that's gonna save him.
I know.
Or should I just keep
Is he
shooting?
running in a particular direction?
Yeah, away from you.
Yeah. So
Down the road or...
does 21 hit?
It does.
Do I need to roll damage?
You do not.
Towards the castle? Towards the field or down the road?
Doesn't really matter. He collapses from the last few shots, blood spattering across the grass blades.
Chung, boom. As the new matter shell just pops out.
Steam as it hits the ground and melts into the
I'm gonna.
as you shoot. Like, I was like, do you ever get worried that you're pulling the wrong trigger? Every time.
Never.
That's why we got him to paint a big red cross on it last time. Since the incident.
Ever since the incident. We don't talk about it with outsiders.
Alright, I'm gonna. The slaves are in traditional shackles. They take a key, I assume.
Oh yeah, but
No, let's.
okay. First of all, Chris, you spent about a minute wrenching on this thing to get itself uprooted. Like, don't look around.
No, what I do is I stand there with the 2 legs and I stand there with the middle arms
Yeah.
and just pretend with the other ones that I'm being casual while the other 2 are like,
You okay? Fine. That's fine. That's fine. Chink. All right. And as you guys break open, they aren't saying much. Arkran says, "These do not speak your language."
I just point at them, I point at the food and water and go, and walk away.
I'm just sifting through the
Will
goop
they-
that was Hat Guy for the
Will they use the
Keys.
weapons?
You find the keys
perfect. I'm gonna unlock them.
and you start unlocking.
Yep.
You see them looking at you, and you see them. You can almost hear just kind of you pick up a weird smell, and then you just hear like weird, just semi-audible clicks. And Arkran says, "They are being shifted to the Teleco tops, the mountains, the nearby mountains, to beef up the mining efforts. There was a recent find resulting in resources being reallocated."
Well, I guess that's where we're going. After we sift through the goop for anything useful, might as well set the slaves out into the wilderness or whatever.
Yeah, Arkran's like, "Yeah, that's not going to happen. I have to help these people get, because there's Shadow Bend nearby, which we have to find a way to circumvent with these people, because I'm not leaving them out here."
Can they not survive in the wilderness, or is that more like a
Remember, this wilderness is 20 kilometers across. There isn't what you'd call there's the only safe haven, is the Mokotoba Peaks on the far side of the dome. There's nothing safe for them here, as you might have noticed. It's just grass fields,
Mountains.
Yes, the mountains are ahead of us, and we have to go through them to get to where we're going.
Right.
I'm not leaving them here because if you leave them with the food, they'll be caught within the hour.
Right.
You do whatever you feel you got to.
Would the Kona use the weapons?
I was
The
just
lightning
suggest-
javelins?
They do not use firearms.
Have they tried them? Because they're really good.
Guess not.
Anyway, I was going to suggest they hide until we come back, but
No real place to hide here.
So what does he want to do with the slaves?
He wants to escort them through the mountain pass. To
Well,
get them
we're
to-
already going there anyway, aren't we?
True, but
Oh,
now
let's go.
he wants to take 12 slaves with him.
Yeah. Well, nobody's looking. I see if the slavers are delicious.
No, but they do ransack the food and water from the slaver caravan.
I mean, yeah.
How are the slavers not delicious?
Well, it's like you guys are having a snack, and Chris is like he's like a human femur. He's like, should I not be doing this?
Yeah, right. I'm sure we're used to it by now. Actually, the mushroom men kind of eat corpses too.
It depends. What do they grow on, the mushroom
KFC,
people?
Kentucky Fried
Corpses.
Cultist.
Yeah.
Corpses, as we learned when we first met Arcran.
Well, he said that. Do we believe him?
Why
Was he an
not?
unbiased source?
I mean,
Well, let's recon the mountains and the mine.
yeah. Do we find anything useful in the slavers that we should bring with us?
Do you wish to try to? Arkran said that we might, if you wish, you can try to risk going in through the mining tunnels and navigating a pass through there, or we can circumvent the mining tunnels and try to climb over these limestone peaks.
Are there guard towers on the road?
There's no road. Like you're basically entering the mountain pass. The road, if you can call it that, actually goes to the town of Shadowbed, which is a slaver garrison.
Right, but wasn't this wagon going up to the mine?
Yes, that's what I said. You can go through and enter the mines. But
Oh.
you have a choice of either going
I
to
see.
go into those mines, basically where the slavers were going into, which is, there's going to be people there, or you can climb over the mountains to avoid the mines.
Isn't the mines where we want to go? No, it's where they went. I'm not too worried about
I
avoiding
thought their
slavers.
find was in the mines, though.
Yeah, I thought the mines were our destination.
Yeah, did I misunderstand? Like, is it the mines went through the mountain and it's on the other side that we're looking at this big find?
Well, you only Arkran's priority is getting these slaves over these mountains to the Kona sanctuaries in the Mokotobo Peaks, which is another mountain range out in the distance.
Well, let's do that
I
because keeping our
And you have but you know the fact that they were going to the mines because they found something recently within them.
All right.
And you
Okay.
can have a choice. You can either use those mines as a way of getting through the mountain, or you can attempt to try to go over the mountains themselves. That is your choice.
well, if the slaves follow a little bit behind us, they probably won't catch very many stray bullets. If they follow us too close, it might be dangerous. But if they're like back a ways, they'll be fine, right? Or we go over the mountain and they don't get shot.
Yeah. Does it? I mean, how viable is this over the mountain? Do any of them know? Have they?
How cold
been
is it?
there?
I don't like cold.
It's not a matter of cold. It's a matter of the fact that they're sheer
Mountaininess.
limestone peaks,
Well, ask the slaves what they want to do.
fringed by sheer gray and white cliffs topped with rich greenery.
Ask the slaves if they want to climb or go through the mountain, because we'll go through the mine. I don't have a problem with that, right? Shoot more slavers.
It's entirely up to you. It's your group, your command.
Sure,
I think I read somewhere limestone is difficult climbing as well.
it's not the best climbing surface.
I don't know.
I think I have climbing.
But I still asked them what their preference was.
I think
They do
mine's
not have
better.
one.
I got like pitons and shit.
Oh wait, I have a climb speed with all my legs and arms. Fine with climbing,
Yeah, I've climbed speed with my armor too. But
but
I've only got tent pegs. Sorry.
it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, right.
Drive one into a temple, it'll kill a man.
I don't know how viable going over the mountains is, so through?
Well,
I think through is
does
better.
anyone have a nature skill?
I do not, but I do have a -1 to it if I try and use it on. Oh no, I have a +1. I'm so good at this.
Oh, I have 0.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That I want to shoot some more bad guys in the mine.
We gotta check out the mines anyway. Let's
No.
go through the mine.
Might as well.
Oh, is it going through?
That's what I think. I
Oh,
would
too
like
bad.
to
I have sheer vertical climb, crevice, rain of boulders, steep slope. All wrapped, all prepped. Oh, and the encounter with the Arcadian goat.
Did you also have some bad guys in the mine for us to fight?
We got
Or was
gravity.
it just clear
we got gravity
sailing?
anchors, so we could just walk up it.
So Arkran takes it one step further, and he manages to escort you guys to one of the lesser used entrances into the mines the Kono used to move about without alerting their masters. The mining tunnels are wide enough to accommodate you and your armor, because none of you are large, right?
No.
Wouldn't let me have that.
Yeah, I would. Because if you were larger, you'd be like, "Okay, guys, I will see you later. I'm going to climb."
We still have to duck a little bit. Alright, so if we've got secret tunnels, I mean, don't try to make noise, obviously, but
Okay. So you guys move through the mines. Because these hallways are still not particularly large, and it's also not like a straight path, you're basically trusting Arkran's guidance as he works through. And you also notice he doesn't require any light. He seems to be moving basically on instinct. What, do you guys have any illumination, dark vision? What?
I have a very big flashlight.
I have a helmet system that gives 60-foot dark vision, and I could just create flame in my hand if I wanted to.
That would defeat the purpose of dark vision.
I have
Yep.
a regular flashlight.
No, it
If
would
someone
make
else
better
needed,
for me.
if someone else needed to see, I could just create fire in my hand.
I do not have dark vision written down. I don't think you gave Bugs dark vision.
I have an
Did you get a
LED flashlight, is what it is.
Helmet system on your armor?
I spent it all on the gun.
Okay.
Like I
So-
spent it all on the
I
gun.
have a 60-foot cone of light for 10 minutes until it needs a recharge of 1 minute. I got to stand there and go,
It's like
That is
it's
such
weird
a
that
bad
you guys-
flashlight.
You do it this way every single time. You don't.
yeah. Like shaking pepper on your tongue.
I heard someone told me. I didn't. Someone played that joke on Norm apparently today.
What joke is that?
Supposedly, if you sprinkle, if you give the motion of sprinkling salt in your tongue, you will actually taste salt. And so it gets the guy to do this.
Yep.
I like and then you record it and you post it for humiliation.
Why would you do any of those things?
Because it's funny. Okay. You guys hear some banging noises as you hear picks hitting rocks, and you come across a couple Kono that look at you and they stand up alarmed until Arkran settles their nerves and they settle back down. You realize, oh, he's directing them once again using the network. And you guys want to make a wisdom perception check, please.
Yeah.
And you may use nature as well.
Natural 20
Nice.
plus
6. I got a 6.
All right,
nothing.
15.
Reggie. What was your past again? Did you ever live in a mine? Because for some reason you seem to know exactly what these guys are doing. You're like, oh, I've seen these before.
All right.
You can see the baskets, right? Because there's no rails. You're just throwing the shit in baskets, and they have to manually, carry it out. You look at the rocks and like iron, bauxite, and gypsum.
You're a geomancer.
Which, that's a reason why you're a geomancer. It all fits
Geomancer,
perfectly. You're like, I know rocks.
I'm still covered in rocks.
Yeah, you're still covered. Yeah.
I'm literally wearing rocks.
It's like, this is much better. You take that. Like, I like this much better. Like, it's just rocks, dude. Oh no, this is bauxite. This is very nice.
Yeah.
But bauxite and gypsum, is just like, that's pretty unexceptional yield here.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like there's virtually no reason for anybody to waste time extracting these type of resources.
Maybe they need drywall and
like, yeah.
I
iron.
think they make fertilizer out of bauxite, don't they? I forget.
In fact, also you do
I'm not a geomancer.
you do such a good job analyzing this. You're like, yeah, this doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think these yields are incidental.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing your amazing skill, you feel the ground, you feel around, and you gain your kinship for the earth as you are one with the rock.
Start licking stuff.
Yeah. And you realize that these tunnels, the reason why they're so snaking and bending, is that they're following a thread-like vein of naturally magnetic neodymium, which, while valuable in itself, is once again so lean as to make extraction unfeasible. The miners appear more concerned with following the vein than excavating the mineral.
They're probably going somewhere with it. Also, is the neodymium delicious?
I don't think
I
so.
think it might be for you.
You're like, what's that? That's like
No, I meant for the geomancer
it's
guy.
like,
I'm
what was
trying to
it?
remember what magnets taste like.
Oh no, it's like you hit pick and you lick the pick, lick the pick and you go, no, I don't taste any peppermint. That's a very, very, very old reference. If you watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the stop motion.
Yep. I was trying to remember it. I pictured it in my head, and I was like, which one was that? Yep.
Anyway,
Anyway, so, yeah, they're not here to mine. They're...
Is it later in the day yet?
well, fuck you, it's probably late afternoon.
Oh,
at this point.
when we entered the mine.
Yeah, it's late afternoon now. After about a couple hours of going through this area.
So I assume we're following the neodymium vein, but...
But as you're doing that, you're encountering more and more Kono to the point that now you're actually having to work around them because you're staying like dozens in the hallway.
Is there anything...
Well, they're the
Keep
slaves,
them
aren't
there?
they?
Yeah.
Is there anything keeping them there? Like, is there a guard nearby? Or
You don't
anything
pick up
like
any guards.
Well, I mean, we collect them.
that? Yeah, if there's nothing there keeping them there, why don't we bring them along with...
We have food and water and buddies for you back there. Come with us to freedom.
Well, we'll talk to Arkran, ask if it's a good idea to keep bringing them with us. Is it safe? Is there anything going to happen to the rest of them?
Well, it depends.
What do
If
we
they
know?
notice that a massive bunch of them have left, they'll probably cull the remaining population.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want a whole bunch of dead people.
Well, at the same time, they are slaves. If we save what we can, and I don't know, the rest are a type of freedom.
Okay.
What does he think of that, Mark Cram? Is that feasible? Does that sound like something he would like to do?
Rescuing a few now won't make a difference. We have to rout the invaders.
All right.
All right, we'll leave them as is then. Well, we'll come back for them eventually. Probably.
Okay. You guys are every once in a while picking up slivers of light from some of the other hallways. You're probably reaching one of the other exit points, and you also notice that you're hearing the noises of slavers, right? But not like one. You're hearing like voices of multiple down other larger hallways. As Arkran's like, it's we have to go this way to keep away from the slavers, unless you want to get near them.
Well, I don't want them murdering slaves in retribution for our actions.
Yes. The other secondary thing is that if you enter a firefight, there's going to be probably a 50% chance that you're going to kill a Kono in the crossfire.
Yeah. We gotta deal with that when we get back.
An alarm rings out, carried by subsequent relays until reaching the outside. You look around worrying, but maybe you set off the alarm, except you notice that they're not running towards you. You seem to be the population seems to be moving towards away from you towards the exit.
I mean, we are going to the exit anyway.
Well, That exit leads to like one of the slaver areas. Arcram's pointing you this way to go out through another secret exit, unless you want to investigate what's going on.
If they're running away from, if there's an alarm and people are running away, is it safe to assume that maybe there's a gas or some reason we should also leave the mine?
Arcram's like, there's no gas. We can tell.
Oh well. All right, I guess we'll investigate the alarm then. Fair enough.
This isn't a natural environment, never forget.
So do you want to continue Arcram's route to leave the mountains, or do you want to investigate where the noise is coming
We might want to know where the noise is coming from.
from? Okay, who's stealthy? Do a scouting thing.
I'm sort of stealthy.
All right, give me a roll.
You say you have climb speed and walk on the ceiling.
I have 16.
All right. You walk towards one of the exits. It expands out. You still see tons of Kodo now aren't no longer working. They're just basically staring at the entrance. Moments later, a flood of soldiers spill into the mines, led by an unusually looking black and gold-covered shell, perpetually floating off the ground. A cape flaps from its back, and its body glows from 100 circular lights that speckle the arms and legs. The armor appears as a collection of interlinking triangles with whips of illuminated mist drifting from gaps between the joints. Finally, Akono brings up what was uncovered, a truly bizarre fractal sphere that appears to both expand and contract at the same time, turning inside out while never changing its shape. The gold and black shell snatches quickly and a voice resonates from the armor. Finally, they say. And then it turns around and leaves with the artifact in hand. And the alarms stop. What do you do? Things are going back to normal, and the guards and Kono are moving back towards your direction.
Skedaddle.
Skedaddle, you join up with the rest of the
Yep.
group as they're going down another narrow, darkened hallway.
So they found some sort of really fancy doodad. Looks important. Do we have any idea what the key thing is supposed to look like?
No, but you see them. They're referring to something called the Skytel, which might be one of the same.
Yeah, they were super excited about it.
Great.
The radio. You hear the radio pop on. Sir, I found it. Delightful, but are you certain? The well-spoken man answers. Trust me, this thing is way too weird to have another purpose, though it doesn't look like any key I've ever seen. Exceptional work, Discord. Return to Shield hastily, please. Understood, they say, clicking off the radio. And then before they click off the radio, they say, let's hope with this our contract will be satisfied, and we can finally leave. I've seen far too much humanity for one lifetime.
Is there hope we can catch up to intercept him or something?
So, I asked the mushroom guy, do you think you can just escort these guys to safety without us? We're going to go fight the key people. It'll be exciting.
Yeah, I can lead them out. There's a pass just another hour this direction.
Because I plan to be super distracting shortly.
Okay.
I aim to misbehave.
What do you plan on doing?
Go back and shoot that guy.
Except that person is no longer there.
Wait, somewhere, right?
They left.
Right.
They fly, which means they're probably at Sheol already. By the time you'll get back, they will have gone.
Yep.
I'm trying to understand your logic. I'm
All
going to
right.
go back. I go, you mean the people who just left that flew back to Sheol?
Look, you.
Oh.
So I was wondering how fast they fly. But, sounds like it's pretty fast.
Well, it's a shell. It can move about 80 to 90 feet per
Almost any...
flight capable.
So... that mean we have to go assault Sheol now?
Could be, unless it's
I mean...
unless that wasn't the key.
Yeah, I think like that, but of course it was a key. They said they were looking for it here. They found a really, really weird thing. I saw it. It was really, really weird. I should have shot him then. Dumb. How many...
They did still send. They still have everyone working still.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're not sure.
Yes, but I feel pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, I think the two options are finish escorting and then go to Sheol, or just go to Sheol.
Is
Well,
there
you're-
more
you're-
mines to search?
Well, you're following Arkaram out anyway, because he's leading you to the northern exit. That'll feed into the valley, whatever it's called.
Right.
She calls the Krato Valley, and
Well,
from there's the Teleco Tops, which is where all of the free Kono are hiding.
I don't know if we're necessarily going to beat anything by going back. Because if it's already there by the time we get there, whether we get there now or we get there later, I don't know if it's going to make a big difference. Assuming they found the key.
Okay, so I had to read something up.
So, if they don't really need us to finish escorting orders, we're taking them to the same place and then got to go from there anyway.
Yes, you're helping them. You're escorting.
Okay, well then let's get that finished.
Okay.
And then go to Sheol.
All right, so you exit into a gorge. The irony of this gorge stems from the fact that it was clearly artificially constructed, as no erosion could have weathered the steep, rocky walls on either side of the valley. One obvious sign is the lack of any water running between. The cliffs tower on either side with a set of grooves partially grown over by grass, marking a rarely trodden path. And you guys are... He's directing you to basically cross this road into the gorge, and then from there onto the Krato Valley, and then onto the mountains. And the mountains, by the way, you can now see quite dramatically, because the mountains start at normal elevation, and they just keep on going up and up and up until they merge to the outside dome. Like, there's no point where it just stops. So you can see this giant rock face just moving up and climbing up all the way to the top. And
Stops right there.
Yeah,
Where it merges with the dome.
exactly. But there's no, well, and then we go to the other side. No, like, there's nothing on the other side except space. And there's snow on top of it as well.
Kind of like being in Hope.
Yeah, there's just a rocky statue beside the road here. Well, might as well keep following. There's...
Okay. All right, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Do that. And Mr. Brown.
Hello.
A shape moves up beside you and attempts an attack with a blade.
Exciting.
Holy shit. Okay.
Did you crit me?
I did. What's your AC?
Does it matter if you crit me?
No, I attacked twice. I'm checking it out.
Oh, 19.
Ah, I missed you. Actually, no, I hit you just now. Perfect. You take 6 points of slashing damage, and you take 8 points of slashing damage. And you notice at that point, as your eyes focus, that a bunch of Kono bandits have arisen up and appeared out of the ground. Another one. Yeah, okay, so, what do you want to do?
Do they...
I'm going to yell at them like, wait, why are you attacking us?
How does Arkard react?
All right, so do you respond violently or diplomatically?
I just said, wait, why are you attacking us?
Okay, roll initiative.
Yeah! 14.
19.
4.
How many always? Okay, what do you want to do first?
I'll try and back off and try to get Arkham to talk to him. I don't think I can speak their language, or most of them can't speak us, sir.
Okay.
So
All right, and at that
I
point,
will hold my action.
you will hold your action. Another one attacks Brown. Misses both times. misses Reggie, and the last one hits Reggie.
Uh-oh.
You take 6 and 6 slashing damage. Arkaram at that point steps in front. Actually, we'll wait because he actually has a lower initiative than you. Chris, are you doing anything? Or are you just going to continue trying to...
Yeah, I'm not going to shoot these guys.
Okay, you have a wisdom... What kind of skill does that you play?
To do what?
To try to pacify the situation. Is that diplomacy?
No, I'm just not shooting them.
You're just not going to shoot him? Okay.
I'm waiting for the guy who can talk to them to tell them to stop it.
All right. Reggie, you going to do anything?
Gonna talk to Arkaran. Say, hey, Arkaran, what are we doing here?
Okay, so you guys wait, and Arkaran steps in and starts talking to the bandits, and who proceed at that point to stop attacking you.
All right.
Yes, Perfect's present. It then turns to you. The leader is Tempest. They are Free Kono that attack passing Covenant military.
We have totally different color paint jobs. Explain that to them.
Oh, no, they understand the situation now. And he apologizes for hurting you.
Shoot myself again. Reload that one.
These guys been tracking the cultists or know
He was like, well, he
safer
says,
way into Shield?
he says like they were preparing for an ambush because there was supposed to be a Covenant military convoy passing through here. He thought you were them. At that point, who has the 15 passive perception?
I have 14.
14?
12.
Okay, so the 14, you pick up the sound of an approaching military convoy.
Oh! Hide in their hiding spots. This is going to be fun.
Yep.
At least until we see what the hell kind of convoy we're talking about here.
Yeah. And you see just soldiers. You count the same Covenant militia you've seen before. You count 8 of them. And they seem to have a big-hatted leader.
Oh,
a chaplain. You can see religious vestiments.
Boy.
I want to wear his hat.
Yeah, we all just pointed him
Yeah,
simultaneously.
he's one of those. He's one of those inspired the group around him people.
Oh, can't have that.
Does he have a red jacket on?
Oh yeah, it's bright red. Oh,
Yeah, he's gonna need it.
Yeah.
It's the right color.
Brown pants.
Yeah.
See, he's prepared for us.
All right, so you guys quickly try to dash into cover. And I did not copy their stats onto this book, have I? That's slavers.
So they each have 1 HP.
Oh, there we go.
They're minions.
There we go. Chaplain and Tempest Bandits. Good. Alrighty then. So you guys dive into cover, and now they're passing by. Who wants to make the first strike?
I have a sniper rifle. Does anybody have anything further ranged?
I can shoot out to 300, but...
Oh, well, same here then.
I got disadvantage at that point, unless I charge my laser a couple times.
Oh, I'll just pop them then.
Yeah.
I'll pop Big Hat.
Okay.
That's 20 to hit, actually.
That would... Okay, that's a hit.
Good. I was going to be a little worried. That's, what are you? 17 damage.
That's it?
That's one attack, right? Yes. 21 to hit?
Yes, that also hits.
Okay, good. Fucking A. That's 20 damage.
Okay, that's pretty good. Who wants to go next?
We get to pick?
Yeah, you guys are surprising.
I'm a
Long
shoot.
range.
I'm a shoot.
You have a shoot.
Well, how much range are we at now?
You are walking. What range do you want them? The closest they get to you is 20 feet. You can attack at any point. When did you
Oh, that's
attack?
fine.
Yeah, it's
20
good.
feet's fine.
All right.
Oh, well, if they're right here, how many can I get in my 20-foot cube?
You will not get the chaplain, but the best number you can get, I'll let you get 4 of the bandits.
I'm going to get 4 of the bandits.
Yeah, 4 of the Tempest bandits.
So you roll Dex 15 saving throws, and I will roll damage.
No, Tempest bandits are the good guys. Sorry. The other guys on your side. Tempest is the name of the guy. It's just Covenant Militia. But you still get 4 of those. They're just... There we go.
I have 23 damage.
Okay. 1 succeeds, 3 die. And then have 23 damage, 13. Okay. Alright, Lester, do you want to go?
Yep, I'll use Hex Vision. I'll if the leader guy's within 20 feet as well.
Yes.
I'll start with him and then the wounded guy. 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
Do you use new matter for any of your clips?
9
I think that's all I
radiant
use.
damage.
9
How many
radiant?
shots do you get out of one
Okay.
clip?
12 and 6.
13 to
I
hit.
get 3.
13 does not hit the chaplain.
Whoops.
18 to hit.
That does hit the chaplain.
Technically 6, but why would I ever not throw
9
the
points of
most
radiant
bullets?
damage.
Okay. Still there. Hit it?
And then I'll hide behind him.
Alright. Roll initiative, boys. Roll initiative.
Yay! 16.
4.
Reliable Reggie.
I thought you beat 3.
Oh, wow.
You're the
Oh,
outlier,
yeah.
dude.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Nerd. Roll higher.
So true.
the bandits all rush out to do attacking. They're all very... They only have 2 blades compared to Orcrum's 4, but they seem to be very capable soldiers. The militia start firing on people and you. Okay. Let's do an order. Weston. Okay, Weston, you get hit twice for 6 and 6 piercing damage. Reggie, miss both. Chris, what's your AC again?
It is 20 right now.
That's a miss. 2 shots on you again. Miss and miss. Reggie, miss and miss. Okay. Oh, no, there's 1 left. Weston. And hit Weston again for 6 points of piercing damage. He has the lowest AC in the group, unfortunately. The chaplain will go, and because it will not attack Chris, because Chris is not attacking him, but he will go after Reggie. He will fire his... Did you go for melee combat, or are you ranged, right? Like when you attacked him? Because I know he's using Hex Vision.
Ranged.
Okay. So he fires his shuriken launcher. That's a 1. That's not a 1. You take 8 points of slashing damage, and a shuriken embeds into you.
Well, that's pretty rude.
And that is it for them. Chris, it's your go.
Okay.
Almost at his temporary
Alright.
HP.
Once again, what's my story with my cube? How many can I get in a cube? 12
Oh.
feet.
Well, since you've killed most of them in that group, I'll say you can get 2 now.
I'm going to shoot the chaplain.
Nah, shoot the chaplain.
Does an unnatural 20 hit?
It does.
That is 17.
Okay.
Does a 10 hit?
It does not.
Okay.
Reggie! No, wait.
Bonus and bonus
Ready?
reload.
So Reggie is marginally, quite literally, according to mathematics, marginally better than Weston when it comes to making an attack.
How close are they now? They said they moved
Infinitely
closer,
better.
or they just straightened out?
They are spreading out.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody did an area effect and killed 3 of their buddies.
As is proper. I will take a shot at Fancy Hat, I guess.
Oh, fancy hat. No, that's not fancy
He's
hat.
gonna get it. That's 225.
That's a hit.
Fuck. gonna roll. There it is. 8 and 16 damage for the first shot.
Okay.
20, just a 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
And 14 damage.
And the chaplain's dead.
All right. And I'm
Now I
going
don't have to flip
to.
pages anymore. I just gotta go right back to the other direction.
I'm gonna go ahead and root myself.
Hey, what? Root yourself.
I'll
All
just
right.
sink a little deeper into
Here we go.
the marsh or whatever.
The big hat guy, because it's always a big hat.
Yep.
I am unconscious and failed the test save.
What?
What?
We're just here wrecking everything, and you're like,
I didn't hurt you though.
Yes, you did.
When? What? For? Oh, you didn't say you dropped. It's like, what do you? It's like, what do you? You. You didn't tell me. I just drop on your turn. I thought he healed you with his healing gun.
that was last fight, apparently.
Yeah, those
It's
hit
like-
points are all gone.
Mm.
I got hit for three times.
It's like when you run off the cliff and then you look down and then you fall. You got shot and then you wait
Yep.
till you
We
turn
need
and then you
to.
fall.
Reggie. Oh, by the way, you took 1 point of damage from
I was
being
behind you.
shuriken sucking you.
Oh,
That's it.
That was very rude of him.
All right, so you're down. So it's going to go after. They're going to go after Reggie. Reggie, natural 20 on you. So you are going to take. Let's see.
They at least a natural 30.
Why does that work? Anyway, take 7 points of piercing damage. The other one misses. Chris.
Hi.
Almost on the
Reggie. Chris, you get hit once for 6 points of piercing damage, and Reggie another natural 20. Well, 14 damage.
Oh, all my dirt fell off.
Oh, his dirt fell off. You see one of the Tempest cheering, and Arkram translates. They killed Waylon Moray. He apparently was a really bad person.
Nice.
Waylon, yes. Anyway,
We should just start collecting the name tags.
I haven't been writing them down. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me either.
Like Hannibal going back to Carthage and just dumping out all the rings of the noble sons of Rome that he killed.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway,
Yeah, we'll collect the ears.
You can't dump those out and
Chris,
make the ringing noise.
here we go.
Healing gun.
One of the Tempest warriors looking at you like, oh, and then they go.
Yeah. The blood goes back in. What?
20.
It actually sounds different, right? There's
yeah,
a light violin music and butterflies come out of the muzzle.
The other one is
Sorry, what was it?
20 healing.
It's weird that there's a weird musical tone.
Yeah, right.
Thank
you very much.
All right, that it for you, Chris?
Yeah, that's 2 attacks and my standard thing.
All right, Reggie. Take out some bandits.
Hell yeah. How many are left?
6.
Alright, well.
Luckily, the bandit's gone, so they no longer have advantage on their attacks.
Ooh. Does anyone have a name tag?
No one has name tags. You killed the guy with the name tag.
Alright, well, I'm going to kill some red shirts then. That's 19.
That's it. You killed that one,
The bandit?
but you had 3 hit points left. I don't think. I think your attribute bonus is actually more than 3.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's very dead.
Next, you killed that one. Next attack.
Alright. Is there anybody behind him? Because magnetic is on my sniper rifle. It does a free attack against somebody behind him.
Yes.
Okay. I assume I roll.
So basically you make another attack.
Yep. The 14 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh.
So yes, the magnetic shell passes through the guy and hits another guy behind him.
That's 17 damage.
You killed that guy too.
Sweet.
It only happens once.
Damn.
You can only do it once. It's specifically very specific. You can't just.
Now for my second attack.
Second attack.
That's 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
And 17 damage.
17 damage.
Sorry, 18 damage.
That kills them.
All right.
And you also can make another attack.
Yes. 20 actually.
To hit.
Fuck.
Yeah, hits.
Oh. Only 11 damage.
He's still there.
All right. Hopefully he was very surprised.
All right. Well, as you wake up from the telltale, unfortunately reminiscent noises of Chris's healing gun as you open your eyes. It's like, oh shit, I died again, didn't I?
The sound of your own blood
I
rushing.
was like, no,
back
it's
in.
not that's not a resurrection gun. I'm still working on that design.
It's a rebound gun.
Yeah.
Wait, can I stand up?
You stand up with your movement.
Half
I'll
your movement.
shoot a cold snap at one of the guys that's
All right.
still standing. It is 17 to hit.
That's a hit. The answer is no, he's dead. 2 left. Was that a few? Okay. So they're going to attack Chris. Reggie gets hit once with 6 points of piercing damage. And that is it. On to Chris.
Okay.
Only 2 left, so they're not near each other.
Does an 18 hit the first one?
Yeah, it does.
That
Why bother
is
using the calculator?
22.
Damage?
Yep, 22 damage.
That is dead.
I'm gonna shoot the other one.
You can shoot the other one.
I'm gonna shoot the other one.
Shoot the other one who for a quick second realizes this was not a good idea.
Is he? Will a 17 hit him?
It will.
25.
That he only gets to think that for a moment longer before he dies.
This is not a good.
This was not a good idea. You're right. At that point, the Tempest bandits move in and proceed to strip them of their clothes and start making effigies and slapping their heads on pikes along the path. Like, oh, okay, let them, whatever.
This is fine, probably.
Salvage. Big breath. Ready? You get a four coal 1 light frames. Because you're always going to see a shit ton of frames because these guys are all using frames. So you're like, oh, more of this shit.
Can't use any of them.
An XOL standard frame. A count of 2 Telos 1 accelerator indexes. An Evo 99 tool driver. A Mob 65 flechette driver. 3 Num 36 flechette drivers. Did I say that already? No. There's a Mob 65 and a Num 36. 1 XIS 45 blade driver. 1 Warp 1 repeater index. And 1 interocitor.
What was that repeater index you said?
It was a Warp 1.
I might want to take a look at that. We'll need the file for it, though. Because guess what the big gun is? Repeater. And that might be a better repeater than the one I have.
I think I've got Marshall and...
Well, you might want to take a look at the blade, maybe. If your Marshall is your melee.
Yeah, I have the blade.
Oh.
The arm blades. 2 of them.
Well, if you have a blade driver, that blade driver might be better.
I think the blade driver is for the gun, though. Because all I have... It's literally just...
But the processor that you put on it can completely change what it is, right?
Yeah.
So, because we all got the basic ones, and some of these might be the next step up.
Yeah.
No, the Warp 1's a common one, unfortunately.
Oh,
Are they all common? Like, would we know?
The flechette drivers are a different story, because I said there was 3 Num 36 flechette drivers. That's a common. But the Mob 65... it's also a common driver.
yeah.
Fair enough.
But that's what you're going to get with the common guys. Is when you kill the big guys, you get.
We've killed several of them, haven't we?
You only killed technically only 2 of the bosses.
Right.
What happened to Purple Hat?
When did they drop?
Purple Hat. We gave him personality, but he wasn't a personality.
What did they drop though? Did they drop
I gave
uncommons?
You gave you what was available. I told you what they had.
Wait, crab anchor. Can I put that in my armor? It sounds exciting.
I don't know what any of that is.
Okay. So the surviving bandits offer to lead the group into the Kono Heights to discuss the current situation with their surviving elder.
Yeah, might as well.
Could be good, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All the information we can.
Off to the west, Hawkins points to that direction. That was our old town, Coriolis. I'm sure they've taken it over by now.
Well, might be going back there soon, hopefully.
No, I don't think we'll ever come back. But I'm sure they've enslaved, used it as a slaving area before.
Hmm.
So the mountain range stretching out before, that's a grammar mistake. Let's get that fixed. The mountain range stretching out before you muddies your perspective, and the light fog rolling down the peak certainly isn't helping. Dozens of dome mountains sit atop of one another, scaling higher and higher till finally merging into the outer transparency of the Exclave dome, unlike the rest of the habitat where the ground elevation doesn't change around the outer perimeter. The rounded mountains intermesh like snake scales, with more prominent peaks looming over smaller ones in front. The closer domes are topped with vegetation, with further ones exchanging the green for white snow.
I assume they live in the veggie one.
Well, they're leading you in, yeah.
Yeah.
Obscured by shadow of vegetation, the path between the bases of 2 mountains sinks into a narrow rocky corridor lined with colorful fungus, which the Kono can be seen gently caressing. Despite the trail growing increasingly dark, their guidance keeps you on track. As you march further, despite the slight incline, the cliffs on either side tower further and further over you until you lose sight of the sky. In time, the passage expands into a cave network where the mold turns bioluminescent and illuminates a small community of Kono meditating in a circle, connected via fungal strands stretching across the ground.
Spooky.
I like this music.
Hmm?
I like this music. I'm allowed to ask what it is right now.
Sounds like a copyright strike.
That's a good name for a band.
Copyright strike, man.
Oh my god, that's amazing. We have to start a band now.
Copyright strike. Arkram introduces their current elder as the Covenant make a point of executing any Kono believed to be an elder, Zimal. He does not speak, though Arkram will volunteer to translate. And so Arkram is speaking, but it's Zimal who's doing the talking. They apologize for any violence directed your way, but justify it given the general disposition presented by most humans. The Elder claims their people found themselves within this world 1,500 years ago and have attempted to find balance within their limited environment.
Where were you before 1,500 years ago?
Nobody knows. Despite mounting expeditions outside the dome, no others have ever been seen.
No, I'm saying, like, where were you before the 1,500 years? What does your story say about
Well, that's the part of the setting, Chris. Nobody knows anything about anything that happened.
Oh,
before.
so their stories don't have any information at all before before
They're
1500.
the same as everybody else. They're everyone basically.
So it's
got
not
here.
like we were on our planet with fish and stars in the ocean, and then we were here.
Yeah.
Just we were here 1500 years ago. That's
yeah.
it.
We're like, oh, just like everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah, we exist now. Oh, good.
Despite mounting expeditions outside the dome, no others had been seen. They had been taught that the fortress called Shield was not a defensive structure, but a prison, evidenced by its construction. Look to the stones, small on the outside, large on the inside, contrary to logic. Tenon appeared before us centuries ago and commanded that we never enter the fortress, claiming the beast held under the stone was an alien, a monster of unspeakable power that the builders of this vessel determined was too dangerous to allow to roam freely. It was found within the hull of a spacecraft that crashed into this great arc, though its location has been lost to time. The beast's whisper can be heard by many, promising power and eternal life. Its words slither into weaker minds. Tenon speaks of a space under the keep where the beast waits, a void locked by a special key called the Skytel. This device can open the vault and control where the habitat moves, allowing the beast the means to possess other domes if loosed from its prison. It can never be allowed to leave this world.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know if it leaves. It's not our problem anymore. So really, we keep it trapped or it leaves. Either way, we're actually going to be fine.
Well, as long as it leaves into space.
At that point, Tenon rematerializes into the cavity area that you are. So,
They didn't kill you.
No, I can't be killed that way. They just disrupted my physical form.
Nice.
What they speak is the truth. The Skytel is a hyperdimensional solid formed from the interaction of two components, the warding and the bow. Once the interaction assume the same space, they form a key that can not only unlock the prison, but also access the control room controlling Arcadia's movement. My world borders my awareness. I assume every such habitat holds its own key and controls, just waiting to be found.
Oh, neat.
My cognizance knows that one piece, the bow, has recently been extracted from the teleco tops, leaving the other half of the Skytel still missing. At least, according to those that desire it.
Oh.
That's
So there's another piece we need to worry about. All right. That's good. And is the bow the part that opens the control panel or the part that opens the prison?
Neither. You have to combine them together and
Okay.
then they become the key.
I hate multi-dimensional geometry. They ever tried to solve a four-dimensional Rubik's Cube? Doesn't matter if you have four hands. It doesn't work that way.
So, does the location of the one part tell us anything about the location of the second part?
Okay, give me 1 second. It's been a while. I want to read this real quickly.
Yeah.
I missed this part when we were leveling up.
What does it say?
2 tier 1 powers at first level. Reselect any power. Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
that's useful.
So we gotta reselect. We get to reselect.
So, okay, sorry. Go back to what you guys. So that was the last thing that was said. What do you guys want to say or do?
Does the location of the one tell us anything about the location of the other?
That's not necessary, says Arcran.
You have the other half?
Yes, we found it some time ago.
Yay! So we just need to keep it away from them?
Is it safe?
Is it secret?
Certainly hope so. The Elder knows of its importance and what the key unlocks. An evil from a dimension without shape, something that doesn't belong. An outsider. If released, it will feed on all life here, then use that power to feed on the universe.
Oh, see that part we didn't know. That's a problem.
This supplants the desires of a species wishing to prevent its own extinction. We believe we are the only ones of our kind in this place, but are unafraid to sacrifice that existence if it means to protect the rest.
Well, preferably no sacrificing, but you know.
He also adds that if you wish it, because of our trust, it will give it to you.
But do we want to bring it?
No, we should super hide that thing.
Yeah.
Like,
feel
super
like
hide that.
Don't want it.
It's been safe for years in its current location. Is there any reason to believe it's not safer in its current location?
No, but
You want us to get their half of the key and go in there and destroy it?
no, we're more than happy to keep the status quo. We're not military. We're not soldiers. All we can do is keep secrets.
This
You're
seems
the
like
ones
a
with the weapons.
good secret to keep. Hide it, like, super good. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, I mean, we should come back here with the other half. Or go
Get-
the other way. Bring it to our
Yep.
terrarium.
Well, we don't know where the first part, the part they've got is hidden. It could be anywhere, and we don't
Exactly.
want to know.
Let's keep
Except
it
the fact you know they have it.
Of
Of course, I literally saw that it being extracted. Remember, she pulled that
Their-
little object,
their half.
that multi-dimensional sphere she had in her hand when she got extracted from the mines.
Yeah, we know where that is, but the
You're looking at me
Konos-
confused.
Yeah, we don't know where the mushroom people's half is.
Oh yeah, they'll tell you to.
No, we don't want to know.
That's
We
good.
say, don't tell us. Hide it super good.
Yeah, double hide it again. Put a rug over it. Well, yeah, I don't see any reason we need to possess the key.
Do you not believe it's safer in your hands than ours?
We're about to go fight some people. We may lose, and we don't. I don't see a need to have it. Our goal is to make sure that that thing stays locked up. The best way to make sure that thing stays locked up is to make sure that the two halves of the key are never over there. So if you hide your half of the key, we can go fight them for their half of the key, and then give it to you to hide really separately from the other half of the key. Nobody who knows where one half is allowed to be involved in hiding the other half, so no one person knows where both halves are.
Or we bring it with us, and then it won't be here to find.
Ooh. Wait, do we have any airlocks anywhere? We can just fire it into space.
Unfortunately, there's no airlocks anyway. It's been very, very difficult for anyone to get outside of this ship.
Yeah,
Like,
alright.
there's actually like green planets within sight. You're like, wow, that's really nice. Too bad we've never found a door. There's also a very ominous planet. There's actually one planet that's and this is actually scientifically correct. Actually, the research. There's one of the planets that's closest to the ship. Because this is the Trinity is a tri-star system. It's a neutron star, a black hole, and a red supergiant. And there's a planetary star system that orbits several of these stars. And one of them, I can't remember the name now, is a very, very, very large gas giant that's made almost entirely up of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide, which makes the planet black. Which means, like, literally, like, what the fuck is that? It's just this big, big black planet, and they've called it. People call it the devil. There's a lot of mythology, but it's just a black gas planet.
That's neat.
Across the sky. And you guys know this because every once in a while you're like, oh, that's creepy as fuck. I'd rather see the black hole, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a great little video someone posted recently because someone was comparing, like, why does this first image of a black hole doesn't look like the image from
This chair's broken.
What do you mean?
The leg broken.
Oh, don't sit there anymore.
Yeah. I just make sure that you know. So
Oh, shit. It might just be loose. We'll see. Yeah, it's fucking loose. Because you wiggle too much. That's why. It's all your fault.
that's true.
We'll have to open up and check all these ones. Okay.
Mine feels fine.
Wiggle some more. See if it works.
They didn't fall and shatter your ass bones, so we're all good.
Maybe we could create a decoy key. One that
Sure, you just-
looks like it.
Sure, because making fourth dimensional matter is super fucking easy.
Yeah, but they're gonna
Point at my gun.
they're gonna perceive it in 3 dimensions. We just need to duplicate the 3-dimension perception of it
The problem
to
is
decoy them.
they'll know it's fake as soon as they try to plug it.
You
into the
just
other
need
one.
to do Lorentz transformations.
It's hard to get that to work.
When you're doing the geometry.
It's hard to make it look like a 4-dimensional object using only a 3-dimensional object.
Well, if you take the derivative of the Lorentz transformations, it should work out just fine.
It's hard to do that physically.
So we
but we
keep
got
the
a
key in.
geomancer.
Oh, yeah. Reggie will fix it.
Yeah, right.
Make them a funny shaped rock with pretty colors.
Yeah.
So my thoughts is they hide that half. We go fight the other guys
Well,
for that half.
it's not like we'll hide it. It's like, okay, we just won't move it where we've been hiding it for the
Yeah.
last
That's ideal.
If it's been good for 500 years.
Because the reason why, of course, is the fact that these catacombs that you guys have been led to, you're the first human beings that have ever seen this. These are literally super secret Kona breeding grounds.
Not a human.
Oh, okay. But you hang...
I have an exoskeleton
Human
and
lover.
everything.
that you hang
That's
with-
true. They're delicious.
Okay.
So good. Fry them
Right,
up with
so-
some potatoes and onions. A little salt and pepper.
Seasoned salt.
No.
Oh.
You don't want to. You don't want to mask the. You don't want to mask
Already
it.
salty.
You may remain here for as long as you desire.
Ah,
If you wish to have a long rest.
I think we need a long rest, yep.
It's like, I'm fine. Fuck you! I've died twice today already.
I'm like, yeah, and I healed you, but I got bullets left, so I'm good.
Still putting rocks in my bullet holes. Like it and you and oh no, that
Are you injured? How injured are you?
a 26 out of 69 hit points.
You should have said something.
69.
I'd have shot you.
Do you want to have a long rest or not?
They want to have a long rest.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
All right.
I mean, I'll have a nap or something. And I'll talk to the Kona. They seem like lovely people.
Yes, unfortunately,
I shall learn about their culture.
We do not have sustenance in order to share. They talk about their mycelium network, which covers this whole area. They say that they have individuality, but their telepathy is so ubiquitous around them, it can sometimes be difficult to determine which is a thought that you make yourself and the thought that someone has given to you. So it's like, imagine your personality and someone's like, you like toast. I do like toast. Like, no, fuck, wait, I don't like toast.
But maybe, no. Like, it was kind of like
By
that
the way, you
before
notice the Tempests have been dragging some of the bodies of the people that they killed, and there's like, okay, they're taking it to the breeding grounds, and they take the bodies.
Ooh, oh, if you're eating them, can I have a bit first, too?
We're not eating them. That's disgusting. And they pull the bodies.
Oh, so it's okay to plant their young on them, but not to eat them?
Yeah, that's totally moral.
That's
That's
you're right.
joking, by the way.
Yeah, it's the
I was like, well, these two are asleep, and don't tell them about this because they get nervous. Because like I ate one of you guys. Anyway,
cannibalism.
while I'm chewing on a leg, chat with them about the mycelium thing, and I'm like, it's kind of like how it was before I left the hive, with the hive
Yeah.
thing in my brain.
It's similar, except the fact that you can totally differentiate the hive intelligence because it was always this hum. You had individuality.
Yeah.
The Kono's different story. They have individuality, but there is this communal, constant communication. You're always part of a society. So they're afraid, and none of, as a result, very few of them wish to leave because in that scenario they would be disconnected. At that point during the character conversation, Arcan's like, I've actually been curious to leave for several, although I love the communication, the desire for adventure and desire to explore has always been strong.
That's sort of similar with me.
What is your people like? Because clearly you seem to be way more civilized than the other humans. I've never
Well,
encountered your kind before.
the majority of them are a vast, ravenous, unthinking horde, driven by the will of the few in the center.
Oh,
And the other are bug people.
I'm sure they're nice people, though.
No.
Oh,
They're primarily driven by the urge to grow and consume with little other thoughts beyond that.
because those mercenaries seem to be different peoples, and they all seem to be quite mean. We've never seen a scat before, so I assumed you were all friendly.
Oh, I am an unusual exception. Some just a little different when I was hatched, and I didn't have that same connection to the hive where it overrode my personality. And as I finally grew older and stronger, I decided to seek my own way. So to a certain degree, I understand a little bit of while you're part of something bigger, you also want to explore your own identity and future.
Yes. Are there many domes like this one?
I've never seen a dome that's ever quite like another dome, but I've been in several domes already, and they're all fascinating in their own way so far.
How many have you been in?
I've been in 3 or 4 at least.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how many I've been in canonically. But I assume.
Canon is what you make of it.
Yeah, right. So I will say I was in my home hive dome, made my way to the human dome, and
They have about 15.
yeah. But what's the group that we're a part of?
The Proctors?
The Proctors. And then I've done a few missions with the Proctors in a few other domes, and your dome will make 6.
That's fascinating. I'd love to see the outside world.
Well, perhaps you can come with us when we are finished our duties here and we leave.
Okay, so a long rest passes, so you guys can do your long rest stuff.
Okay.
And your long rest is not interrupted, but suddenly you notice in your conversation, Arkram's head perks up, and you see 2 of his eyes go, and they go off one direction, and then the rest of his body turns. He's like, something is happening outside.
I get up and look outside.
Something good or something
Awesome.
something to shoot?
He starts working through one of the passages to one of the cliff facings, like an open area, and he's heading east. And off of there, you'll notice the mountains kind of cut off, and there seems to be a large valley where the indentured Kono population reside.
And you could sit up here with a giant telescope and see everything.
Yep, I skipped it.
I have a regular scope on my rifle.
There it is. He calls this is called the Res. You find a sprawl of low-quality single-unit domiciles enmeshed within a narrow maze of alleys and pathways. What can only be called slums stretches from the mountains to the large grid of farms as well as to the edge of the habitat. The residents are forced to eke out a meager existences under the watchful eye of several watchtowers that beam spotlights below. It's like, that's where the other half live. But eventually the rest of you guys join Chris with Arkram. Upon a bridge overlooking the river that bisects the area, you find 24 militia, several high-ranking chaplains, and one massive rig power suit stressing the foundation of the overpass it steps across. You're informed the rig is one of the cutters, Trembler. A loudspeaker, this is the guy who also fired the missiles that destroyed the thing earlier. A loudspeaker accentuates the pilot's voice. They call you heretics. I prefer competition. Regardless, you possess or have access to something they covet. Upon completing the contract, we get to leave this dump, so I'm encouraged to cross any line to ensure that happens. I know these caps don't regard their safety with much worth, but I figured you lot possess some sympathy given your actions thus far. So here's the plan. I don't know you, but I'm ready and willing, maybe a tad eager, to kill you to achieve my goals. But these creatures, I don't much care for their kind, so just imagine what I would be willing to do to them. Certainly, they've entrusted you with secrets, including the location of the warding, which we seek. We were willing to wait until finding the bow, but now that we have it, patience has run out. We'd hope to employ attrition, but time waits for no man. If you don't want to reveal yourself, that's fine. Have one of the caps bring it forth. If not, well, I consider myself a studied individual. Templar waves a hand, and several militia guards drag a pair of caps and force them to their knees. Employing a weapon would be quick, a mercy. But I happen to know these animals, not that you could technically call them that, are susceptible to alkaline, salt water, baking soda, and if you took a whiff of them, unfortunately, soap. Trembler then opens a hand and a chaplain places a bottle in it, and they really hate bleach. Trembler flicks off the cap and holds the bottle over Okono's head. If you think a chemical burn hurts, you've got no idea. Trembler then slowly pours the chemical over the head of the Kono, resulting in a blood-curdling scream and numerous discolorations and lesions emerging over the creature's body. Trembler glances back up to gauge the crowd's reaction. They kowtow and fall silent, likely feeling the Kono's pain through the mycelium network. I've got all manners of different concoctions I've acquired over the years that I've been looking forward to using. After this, I got some ammonia, along with a container of lye. I admit I'm eager curiosity to test. They can cause quite the nasty burn on a human. God knows what it'll do to mushrooms.
How far away is this?
It's like about 500 feet. The suffering creature expires relatively quickly. Trembler appears almost dissatisfied. Well, that was far too good. Get the ammonia and make the next one last longer. Grab one of their children. And we'll end there. So, you guys all get to gain a level for next Conestoga, but we are doing Taurus.
Another level?
Every session you guys will gain a level. I like accelerating things to make sure you guys have fun.
So that's everything another level. Like all our characters another level?
No. This one goes up a level, and then Taurus will go up a level. So you should be 3 levels by the end of this. So, once again, with hope, we should have this session ended next one. The issue will be how far you guys get on Taurus, because that's going to be a full test. The Taurus is next week for our second session. Because I'm almost confident you have 1 session at Paradise next.
I'm gonna shoot that guy a lot.
You're going to shoot that guy a lot?
I was timing it. He talked for more than 30 seconds.
Oh, Trembler?
Oh yeah, he talked a lot.